What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. We're live. The CaptainCon 2022 Grand Tournament Finals. These players have gone through 2 days of 40K games. Very exciting, high competitive games to get to this stage. And we have two of the best, most powerful factions in the current metagame facing off against each other. We have over here on the top end of the screen, Ramses playing Drukhari, classic thick city build versus at the bottom, Brady Tatro playing it up as Custodes.
Do you have any way to put something in a deep strike, or like I'm just
I
trying to figure out if
can put it
I
into
stream
strategic reserves with the
with the relic or whatever, right?
yeah.
Thanks everybody for hanging out with us all weekend. For those who have watched the other games, we've had some very exciting games in 40K, almost every round actually. At the very least, they've been fun to watch, and we've had some really interesting lists. Ended up with 5 players undefeated after day 1, including a pretty wide variety of factions. 2 Adeptus Custodes. One of them ended up losing the pair down to Tyler Russo's Orc Speed Mob, excuse me.
So you're down 3.
Which left only Brady as the single undefeated Adeptus Custodes in the top 2. Ramses took the win against Steven Burris' Grey Knights in the last round, and we saw, I think, what maybe stream favorite, at least my favorite list that we saw in the top 5. Lucas Petruno's Chaos Demons, 4 Keepers of Secrets plus Bellicor, went down to these very Adeptus Custodes we have in the finals table now. I think this is going to be a good game, everybody. We're on Data Scry Salvage today. An updated Vital Intelligence, but for GT 2022. So we'll see how that turns out. But at the very least, I think we're gonna have good fun on the stream. It's interesting to see the new the 2022 missions in action. There's been a lot of changes from the 2021 packet. A lot of these missions have been entirely reworked, and the addition of an alternative or additional primary has really changed how a lot of the classic mission setups end up working. And one of the ways that we'll see that is actually this very mission. Data Scry Salvage essentially has built in the old Vital Intelligence secondary objective into its primary objective, allowing you to perform the data intercept action on your home objective and score at the end of your turn for objectives that you control. This means that the player going second gets to play aggressively, and if they're able to take those center objectives, not only do they block any potential locks that the first player could have on them, but they will also be scoring themselves primary objective points, which means that the classic paradigm that we saw in the previous version of Vital Intelligence, where one player would lock out the other player from scoring primaries at all, is no longer the case, whereas the second player actually has an opportunity to come back and get those primary objectives. It remains to be seen whether or not this mission has been significantly improved, but at the very least it plays much differently than it did in 2021. And it's good to see that these missions are, legitimately being looked at, and the 2022 packet has a much more dynamic style of play than 2021.
Unless you hit the grenade, you can't come out and charge turn 1, correct?
That is correct. Yes.
And you move 6 normally?
Yep. Okay. This guy's gonna be here. This
Got
thing's
you.
actually not here.
Yeah. I got a unit of SAGs over there.
There's that term right there. Oh, this one is inside here.
Yeah, this might be one of the last events that we see a dominance of the Thick City Drukhari build. The event organizers elected to use the FAQ updates from the February 4th data slate update that we saw this past Friday. But because it was the day before the event, obviously, they didn't elect to use any of the balance changes that had happened. So things like Artists of the Flesh moving from a flat 1 point of damage reduction to being a ramshackle effect that only affects low strength attacks is not in play right now.
14, yep.
We are using the 2022 list building restrictions, so all of the players that we've seen on stream have been restricted to a single mutable sub-faction, although obviously Drukhari can skirt that by taking multiple separate sub-faction keywords. I guess we should get a prediction going for chat, right? We didn't pay out our previous one. Here we go. Prediction is up, chats. Let's freaking do it. We got 5 minutes. Get those channel points in. Make some channel points, everybody. Let's get those VIPs and emergency commentators going.
And how many units can you redeploy?
How many more units? I can redeploy 2 units.
2 units, okay.
Yeah, so we can cover the list real quickly as we the players can complete their setup here. Exclamation point list in chat if you want to follow along. We do have Brady on the left-hand side of the table here playing Adeptus Custodes. This is an Emperor's Chosen battalion detachment. As is tradition, I think it's pretty appropriate. Emperor's Chosen certainly is one of the most powerful sub-factions out of Adeptus Custodes, if not the most powerful, number one. That has an Inquisitor in there to provide some psychic defense. Alongside in the HQ slot, Trajan Valoris and a Shield Captain on Dawn Eagle Jetbike. That guy being upgraded with Superior Creation, so the 5-up Ignore. Castellan's Mark to allow the redeploy, so no Radiant Mantle it looks like here today, as well as Tip of the Spear, the upgrade, the Shield Captain upgrade to give him reroll once to hit and wound when he charges. So for the most part, he's going to be hitting and wounding almost the entire game on 2s with full rerolls. Makes that guy pretty serious at dealing some damage. We have 3 units of Sagittarium Custodians in that detachment. Now with their new application of Martial Katas, which they didn't have on printing because they were out of Imperial Armor Compendium, but that is an FAQ, part of the FAQ that we are using. We have a unit of 3 Custodian Wardens, as well as 9 Virtus Praetors, 3 units of 3, all of them with salvo launchers. And following that up with a Caladius Grav Tank with a heavy blaze cannon. No Iliastus today. We're just going to be firing those D3 plus 3s into some Talos, which makes total sense. The event roll Praetorian Plate as a heroic intervention? I don't believe so. I haven't asked a judge, but I don't believe that there were any particular wordings on that. Moving on to Ramsey's Drukhari list. We have a multiple patrol detachment, I think, as is pretty appropriate for Drukhari, getting those CP refunds. We have a Cabal of the Blackheart detachment that's being led by an Archon. Interestingly, not a Master Archon, it looks like. So no double fight on him, but he does have the Huskblade as well as Ancient Evil. So the fight lasts. We have a unit of Campbellite Warriors in that detachment to fill out the troops allotment. A second patrol detachment coming out of Artist of Flash. So again, flat 1 damage reduction against all attacks currently to a minimum of 1. Not using the updated wording of that sub-faction ability for this event. We do have a Homunculus in that detachment. He has been upgraded to an Alchemical Maestro, so he has the ability to respawn himself once per game on a 2+.
Just to let you know, this guy here is Homunculus, not Blackheart. So
okay.
He also gets -1 damage.
Okay.
We have the Animus Vitae on that guy, so the potential to turn on our advancing charge on the bottom of 1 if we see any of those Virtus Praetors get too close and activate that Animus Vitae. And we have a second Homunculus to project that Porcelain Toughness aura a little bit farther. 1 unit of Haemoxites in that detachment, only 8, but we do have an Ossifactor in that unit so that they can get access to Never Stationary to continue to move up the table. 1 unit of 15 racks with an Ossifactor, second unit of 15 racks, same loadout. 2 units of 3 Talos, all with their gauntlets, so the flat 3 damage weapon, which is certainly going to be super useful against these 3 wounded Adeptus Custodes. As well as 1 Raider in that detachment. We also have a patrol detachment, also Artist of the Flesh, this one led by Drazhar, who is the Warlord, so he has his Warlord trait to full reroll. A 3rd unit of 15 racks, as well as a unit of 5. Alongside a last unit of 3 Talos. So no grotesques in this list, interestingly. We've elected to take a little bit more of the heavier hitting stuff. I wonder if that is a little bit of a response to the heavy armor of Adeptus Custodes, and especially the fact that damage reduction is so common in the metagame right now, whether or not it's Space Marine or Custodes Dreadnoughts or Crusher Stampede or even enemy Drukhari lists, that the 2 damage on those Grotesques doesn't quite cut it as much as the Mortal Wounds or the 3 damage on the Talos Gauntlets on those Talos does.
All right, my friend.
All right, good luck.
Good luck to you.
Roll C goes first.
All right, the big roll here,
All right, you get first
All right,
turn.
good luck.
and Custodes are going first.
CP. So I go up to 11. In my command phase, well, before I gotta move do my redeploy.
Yeah, so we'll use that Castellan's Mark to redeploy, but that is going to be a big deal with Brady having the ability to go first, because he gets the opportunity to move his units, or essentially get a free turn of movement before Ramsey's advance and charge turns on, thanks to that power from Pain. The scary part about that power from Pain on the top of 2 is that the Drukhari essentially will get 2 turns of advancing at you before their charge, whereas you get 2 turns to shoot at them and respond if you go first into that. So you can redeploy against their aggression a little bit more easily with first player. Not to mention the fact that Data Scry Salvage, with the majority of the objectives in the center of the table, it gives you the first opportunity to move up, potentially get objectives secured on that objective. Yeah, so we're seeing the Sagittarium unit get put in the bottom here in order to try to move up and get on that objective. Hopefully survive any return fire shooting that goes into them, but then because they are objective secured, the updated way that objectives lock in the 2022 packet is that they only lock 4 objective secured units. So as long as these Custodes infantry get on these objectives and are able to hold out for a turn, then they'll lock those in, and Brady will control them until Ramses takes them back.
We're gonna start in Salvis, 4-inch range.
Sounds good.
We are going to seeing if I want to move anyone to a different stance. I have to roll a 1 for, looks like a 2 for them, so that should be fine. We're going to spend 1 CP to see if I farm it, and they're going to go into the stance of 2d6 and pick the highest. So I do farm it back.
Okay. So you're still at 11?
Yep. And so so when they advance, they roll 2d6 and pick the better one.
So Brady hedging his bets a little bit here, making sure he can get those Sagittarium onto the objective.
4 does it.
And there's a 4. Now, we do have to keep in mind that Ramses does have ossifactors in those rack units, which gives him access to that never stationary. So there's the potential that we could see double moves from those rack units to get back their own objective secured onto these objectives. Definitely a good piece of technology for the Drukhari list. And one of the weaknesses that we often see in Drukhari, and especially the thick city style build, is that it does have a lack of objective secured. But Ramses' list here with 50 racks definitely helps shore up that weakness.
So we're going to go the absolute minimum to tap all 3, and just that they have an 11-inch move, so they have plenty of room.
Sure.
They're going to advance 1. So 7.
So that doesn't make it.
I don't believe it makes it, because I don't think mathematically I can make it, because I'm on the line. It's 12 inches with a 3-inch, so I should need a 8-inch to move.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I'm again, it's very easy to accidentally nudge your dudes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna re-roll that. Spend a CP to re-roll it.
Okay. There you go.
5. Well, if we have it, you don't really got any shooting worth it. Where cover's gonna help me.
We get Sagittarium onto 3 center objectives there. And I think it's going to be pretty difficult for Drukhari to access this objective in the top left over here. At least on turn 1. Turn 2, especially once their advanced charge turns on, they'll probably be able to get over there. That is going to be a benefit to Brady, being able to lock that in and then also have units close enough to threaten the Drukhari's bottom right objective himself in order to break their control.
Sounds good.
Obviously taking the -1.
Yep.
So we're gonna go, let's grab some dice. So that should be 28 inches. If I touch the dice to basically both your dudes.
Sounds good.
And then to the rear guy, 28 inches. Just to be about there.
I want to shout out 62%, 8K to 5K in favor of Adeptus Custodes. People believe it in the Adeptus Custodes to beat this meta mainstay, these Drukhari. Drukhari have been sitting in the top edge of the meta game for so long. It'll be interesting to see if these updated lists and pieces of technology can oust them. I think especially now that the thick city build's not going to be quite as powerful, we could potentially still see the rack heavy lists be strong. And even today we saw some good results out of the classic Raider spam lists. So I think Drukhari probably remains in the metagame post nerf, but it's going to be interesting to see how long that lasts. So Virtus Praetor is getting up to make excellent use of that additional range stance. So we can start putting salvo launchers down. The downside of Custodes in this matchup is that the majority of their weapons are damage 2, which means that the damage reduction on those Talos units is going to be absolutely brutal for Custodes clearing them in melee. Those salvo launchers are going to have to do immense amounts of work for Breda to be able to keep up on attrition against the Talos.
So all my units should be within 3 of Trajan, or 6 of Trajan. We're going to move the Bike Captain, the tap. They moved. We're going to data intercept with the Inquisitor.
Sounds good.
And that completes that end of turn, correct?
Yeah, question in chat about obscuring terrain. The obscuring keyword does apply to the entirety of the base. It's important to note that the terrain features in the side here are dense cover, so they are not obscuring keyword. But models touching them will be -1 to be hits.
I don't lock them in until my next command phase. Yeah, you can double check that.
Oh, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. The action ends.
Right, but I score the points. I score the points immediately.
You score the points.
You're thinking of the old one.
Gotcha. Okay.
I lock the objectives in. I lock them permanently for me because of the obsec on them.
Well, it doesn't matter. You don't have to own them to do the action.
I think to get the points you do.
Don't worry. You do your thing, and I'll just take a read.
Yeah, players just clarifying the mission-specific objective. It is a little bit of a weird one, especially if you're used to GT 2021. A lot of the timing on these actions have changed quite a bit. This one in particular gives you access to a data intercept action that you can perform within range of the objective marker in your deployment zone. So the one in the bottom left and top right corners of the battlefield. And then completes at the end of your turn and gives you points for each objective that at that point you control.
Both hit and a wound.
Sounds good.
Both hit.
Okay.
Strength 8, so winning on 3s. Reroll 1s. 2.
Okay, both go through.
Yep, D3 plus. Do you want me to roll these one at a time?
I don't think it matters. They both have to go onto the same guy, so.
Yeah, I can't kill them in one shot, so. So that is 10, 11 damage.
Okay, so it gets reduced by 1 for each one, so the first one's 5. And then the second one, would you roll a 3? So that's 4?
Yeah, so it should be 9 damage total.
Yeah. So 5 up, feel no pains. So it takes 2, 4, 6, down to 1.
Now
So
I kind of hope
already-
wish I had a Sagittarium guard.
We we see the efficiency of those avalanches going, and especially with that Emperor's Chosen ability, which gives them each unit a hit and wound reroll, which means that, especially if you have access to units like Trajan, who lets you reroll once to hit and/or wound innately, you essentially be full rerolling all of your hits. So if you're only making 3 attacks, maybe you get 1/1 that's going to be rerolled from an aura. Then, assuming even if you roll a 1, a 2, and then a successful wound, you get to reroll both the 1 and the 2 because the Emperor's Chosen ability to reroll the 2, and then the aura to reroll the 1.
Our wounds are hits on 3s, but
Nope, go ahead.
4, so 3.
Nope, does he explode? Does not.
All right. The next 3,
Okay.
they should all still be within
They're
range.
28, right?
Yeah, they're 28 right now.
Okay.
That was the captain who gestured.
Yeah, Chad. The point is that you can stack it with your reroll auras.
See 2 of them in range.
So assuming that you have reroll 1s to hit, you should be hitting all of your attacks, and then you can save the wound reroll or the Emperor's Chosen reroll for your wound roll.
So 2 will go into him and 1 will go into the Raider.
Sounds good.
So 1 into the Raider. Rerolls because of Trajan. -1, so I don't get it.
Okay.
So 2 into the Talos. Both hit. Reroll from Emperor's Champions. 2.
6s. Nope, go ahead.
So 3 and then 4, so 7 total.
5 up, feel no pain.
Question in chat about the data slate. The data slate itself is not being used, but the FAQs are.
Few things. So it takes 3. Down.
So these are pre-nerf Artists of the Flesh Drukhari.
All right. The last unit will 3 into the Talos.
Okay.
Yeah, they're within range. So the 2 will not hit.
So how does this guy have line of sight, real quick?
He's touching the objective.
Yeah,
he's touching the line of. They're all touching the obscuring.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
And he has a huge tail
Sure.
that goes unless
Sure,
you put
fine.
your sail like.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll get for you.
The 2 will miss.
Okay.
I'm not gonna reroll. We'll reroll the Emperor's Champion.
Okay.
2.
2. 6s. 1 goes through.
3 damage.
Okay. 5 up, feel no pain. Takes 3, so he's down to 1.
All right. So all my bikes have shot. I believe your Raider is also out of my 36. Yeah, it looks like it's out of 36. Should have removed that. Caladius closer. That was my. Oh yeah. Caladius doesn't know Kung Fu. We will do. Really want to kill that Raider. Trajan advance, so can't shoot. We'll do the 3 Sagittarium.
Okay.
They advance, so they're taking a -1. There's no difference between this squad and that squad over there, besides
Nope.
the cover save.
Yep.
So we'll take our 9 shots.
Oh, these are hemocytes.
Okay, so
And they're not on the terrain piece.
Yeah, they should still be able to see them.
Sure, yep, go for it.
So 9 shots hitting on 3s because I advanced.
Sounds good.
No
So they're
rerolls.
hemocytes, you know that, right?
Oh,
They
is-
have 5 up invulns instead of 6 up invulns.
5
And they
invuln.
also ignore the first save that they fail.
Okay, and the other ones are just normal.
Just normal, yeah.
And is their combat profile any better?
No. This is a group of 8, this is a group of 15.
I'll shoot the group of 8.
Okay.
The 1s and 2s will miss. Then I wound you on 3s, so I'm strength 5.
I'm T5.
So wound you on 4s.
Mm-hmm. Nice, that's pretty good actually.
Emperor's Champion. Nope. So 5.
Alrighty.
-1.
Okay, 5 ups. Okay. 1 gets ignored because they're hemocytes. So 5 up, feel no pain. Nope, I lose 1.
All right. Caladius is going to take its. Raider's got 10 wounds, right?
Yep.
Caladius is going to take his 2 shots at the Raider.
Okay.
Now, unfortunately for Brady here, Ramses does have Twisted Animator on his Master Homunculus, which means he does have the ability to regenerate those Homoxites, which makes that unit absolutely miserable to deal with. It's super hard to actually close the deal on them because they're ignoring damage and then also being respawned.
Okay, turns into 3 because of Homunculus Coven. So it's down to 7.
That's my turn.
Cool.
I get Stranglehold. I don't get Grind, at least not yet. And I get 1 point for Bring It Down.
Okay, cool. All right, let's think of this turn. He's in my Homunculus Coven. Okay, so he takes 1 more damage. Down to 6. Okay. Next time I'll just put him in my Black Heart detachment.
You can't have 2 detachments.
I have a separate.
Oh, you have the
detachment.
the
I
rules
have-
for it.
Yeah, just clarifying with the players there. We were counting the Raider as having the damage reduction from the Homunculus Coven subfaction trait, but it does specify non-vehicle models have damage reduction, so the Raider unfortunately would not benefit from that subfaction ability.
Oh, my Data Intercept finishes with 3 points.
So now I think we're going to have to see some aggressive play out of these racks in order to get back on these objectives. The Sanjitarum Guard do count as 2 objective secured models each on the objectives, which does make it a little bit tough for
Mind if I lift this up real quick? I just want to check a range.
the racks to just be able to tow those zones and disrupt that control of them.
Yeah, it's just shy of it. Okay. Oh, she would have killed some racks. I wanted to revive some during my command phase, you know?
I mean, if you just keep making 3 5-ups like you've been doing, I won't kill a lot.
Let's see. I'll get there. So, groups, 1 group of 3.
1 group of 3, 1 group of 3, 1 group of 3.
Okay.
Yeah, so looking to see if we can get those racks into the center objectives there to disrupt those lock-ins. The worst thing that could happen right now is for those center objectives to lock in without racks in a position where they can meaningfully move up to control them. Because as soon as those racks start to go down, and they're going to be Brady's #1 target, all it takes is a single custodian infantryman on one of those objectives to basically prevent it from ever being taken. So even a tough to kill model like Trajan Valoris can be just chilling on that objective for ages and fighting, infinite numbers of Talos, and he's going to be able to retain it.
10 inches, and then I can advance him if I want to. Just gonna put him right behind there.
And one of the big benefits of going first in this mission, like we talked about earlier, is the ability to potentially lock in this side objective, because that's going to be very difficult for Drukhari to get access to.
And these guys are going to do the same thing. Well, actually, I'm going to advance them first. 6. They were here. And then they can move 16 total. Actually, it doesn't matter, yeah. It's just these over here. And these guys are gonna hop out.
So the Games Workshop U.S. Open terrain layouts essentially have an addendum with them that objectives using those layouts are going to be allowed to be placed inside defensible terrain. That it's normally recommended that you don't, but effectively the U.S. Open team basically stated that when using their layouts, they were going to ignore that recommendation.
I'll take it.
So you're not spending the CP?
Not spending
All right,
CP.
so you're at 10.
These guys here are going to move in advance. So -2 because they're in the terrain brings me to a 9.
And for those who missed their clarification earlier as well, the TOs have determined that even though we can see some windows inside the terrain here, the terrain is essentially, or the walls of the terrain is essentially going to be considered opaque and infinitely tall. So in addition to the obscuring keyword, the large walls themselves on all of these, the big 12 by 12 ruins are effectively also going to be rote line of sight blocking. The smaller ruins are still just going to use the obscuring keyword and true line of sight as normal, but those big ones are going to be a lot more defensible.
This guy's going to advance. 3. Move 13. Just going to put him in here through this little pathway.
Yep.
This is part of this group. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries.
These guys are going to get inside the transport.
Okay.
So you have 4 guys there.
I have 3 guys here.
2 guys are holding it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 4 OBSEC.
Okay, and I have 1, 2, maybe 3 guys there.
Looks like you probably have all 5.
Okay.
From the center, no, you got 3.
3. Okay.
So I'm still holding it.
In here, these guys are going to move 7 inches, get inside the transport.
Okay.
So 3, 3, 3.
So
Captain.
3, 3, Captain. He's got the little banner on the.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to say these 3 can target this group.
Yeah, I think that one was one that got in range.
Okay. These guys can target these 2
Yep.
and this group. And obviously these can also target like this group over here.
Because an
These
18
two-
inch, yeah.
Yeah. This guy's gonna advance. 3. He's going to heal this guy by D3. 3. So up to 4. These guys here are going to advance. 2, so that's 9. These guys are going to move over here and they're going to raise this banner.
Okay.
So with that objective secured on the center right objective here, hiding behind the wall, it does look like Ramses is going to hope that his shooting can tag a couple of those Sagittarium. And if that's the case,
All right,
he'll be
let's do
able to
some
disrupt the
shooting.
lock-in on that
Alright.
objective.
So 3, 3, 3.
3, yes.
Okay. That guy's,
That guy's
out.
out. Yeah, so 3 guys can hit that squad.
Gotcha. This guy got nudged. I don't know where he was.
Yeah, no, that's about where he was.
All right, so start with these guys here. Well, he can heroically intervene, right?
He
Yeah,
can heroically
6
intervene
inches.
6, yep.
Yep.
The
So
bike
you
captain
are-
can also heroically intervene 6 for SP.
And that's this guy over here?
That's this guy right here, yep.
Right there, okay. I'm gonna grab this combat gauge. Yeah, you would have to be on the wall because you shot me with those guys, right? With that.
Yeah, he got
this
nudged.
guy, yeah, he's on there. Cool.
It doesn't help that the spear is like sticking on the other guy, so.
All right. Can you put this over Trajan real quick?
This is the very edge.
6. So yeah,
He goes to the wall.
he wouldn't be able.
If you go to the edge over here, yeah. But he goes right up to the edge of the wall with the 6.
Yeah, but you have to be within 6 to even do it. So.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So. Cool. All right. So I'm gonna start off with these guys here. They're gonna put all their shots into these bikes in the front.
His bike's in the front.
Yep.
They don't have any rerolls, right?
No rerolls. Nope.
I will spend the 1 CP to transhuman physiology.
Yep. I will use Agents of Vex. So if you use that again in the future, it costs 1 extra CP.
Down to 9.
So Vect early on the transhuman. Interesting, we don't see a Vect on Emperor's Auspice. So we're going to be able to block rerolls with impunity in the future. But at least
How much did
At
that
least-
cost you, or is that a free stratagem?
the Vect is, or the transhuman is mitigated early.
So I will do these 3 guys then into that group of 3 in the back.
That's over. Yeah, you're
Here's
good. You're
my
good.
base,
You're
yep.
good.
So hitting on 4s. And wounding on 3s. 2, let me see. I think I want to command point this one. No, actually no. Go ahead. 2.
All right, how much damage are they?
D3, 2 plus D6.
2 plus D6?
Yep.
All right, first one, 4 up. 2 plus D6.
What's both of our CP real quick? I should be at 10 right now, right?
Yep, and I'm at 9. I'm going to spend a CP to re-roll that.
Okay.
Loves it. Loves it.
Okay. And then these guys here are going to shoot at those bikes over there.
Yep.
Wow, that was amazing. 5?
Doesn't matter because no AP yet. So 3 go through.
Okay. First one does 3. Let me see. You have 5 health, right?
I have 5 wounds.
Okay, I'm going to command point that.
Can you command repult damage? Yes, you can. It's the mortal wounds that you can on smite.
So that.
4, so I'm down to 1 wound.
Yep.
So
the next one kills a guy.
Yep. So you have
Yep.
2 more, right?
Yep. 5. And 5.
This way. Yeah, because there's 6 shots total,
Yep.
and at 100% conversion, I saved 1.
I believe so, yeah. The very worst, the stream will couch it. And
Yeah. Yeah, because
Yeah,
worse to have a
so-
bike back.
this guy here will shoot his lance at these bikes right there.
Okay.
Oh wait, he gets 1 shot, so yeah. Wounds on a 3. Wounds.
What was it?
Okay. This guy here is going to shoot at this group of bikes here. He shoots 24 inches. Should be in range.
Yep.
Okay, it's 1 shot. They advance, so it's 4 hits. Wounds on a 2 plus. Wounds, AP minus 3.
4 ups. Loves it.
Okay, this guy here is going to shoot at the same bike group. They also advance, so that's a miss. And then I'm going to pay 2 CP to fire and fade those guys. Down to 7. Essentially going to move these guys here. So your 14-inch move.
It's a number stationary, but we're not going to be actually getting on objectives with it. We're actually just going to be using it to body block off these Talos from getting touched by the bikes.
So you have to be in the front if you do decide to come over here.
Yeah. So body blocking off the landing zone of the bikes from getting into the Talos. But to be perfectly honest, I'm not even sure that Brady is looking to engage with the bikes this early. I think he wants to be removing more Talos with his shooting attacks before he gets to that point.
Okay, I'm gonna do some charges.
I can't see them, so I can't tangle foot, and they advanced anyway. And everything else can fly or advance. So.
Yep. Well, before I do that, let me make sure. Oh, I forgot. His hallucinogenic grenade launchers would also shoot.
Okay.
It would be into the same unit because I already declared it.
Yep.
Hits. I think I got to be your leadership. I don't even use these.
Yeah,
that's
it doesn't
definitely not
beat
gonna
the
do it.
leadership.
I don't even know why I decided to do that. It's a waste of my own personal time. Cool. So yeah, just
That leadership 11, really a hell of a drug.
Just the 3 over here?
just the 3 right there.
Okay.
Because I think that looking at this, you'd have to come around this way to be outside 6, right? You can't go on top of him. So as long as I put one guy here,
They can heroic 3.
they can work 3. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me just build this
Yeah,
out
move
from
that
the base.
center. The center dice isn't needed anymore.
Yeah, so here, Trajan would be 6, so he would be here-ish. To be honest, if you try to get in there with Trajan, I'd probably just try to mortal wound the shit out of him. So,
And that's
this guy-
that's the other benefit of Emperor's Chosen's going to be pretty handy there. I do appreciate that the players are.
I don't think there's any way to dodge all, like, unless you come all the way
being being very clear about any potential gotchas that they have.
So,
Let's see. So this guy, he would be here. Okay. Well, it is what it is.
all right. So you got like a 4-inch charge, I think.
Pretty much, yeah.
2 won't do it.
Ooh.
All right, well, I'm definitely gonna-
Double ones on the charge. That is not a great start.
That's better.
For
So I think we exactly
definitely-
yeah,
made
we'll
it.
certainly do it. It's just more just on here.
Don't overdo it, guys. They're saving their energy for later in the game.
I mainly just want to stay outside of 6 inches from Trajan. And the 6 inches, well, he can't land on top of there, so
Right.
so I'm just gonna put him right here.
I can 3-inch with this squad.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'll put these guys here. Cool. So you can 3-inch him if we agree,
Yep.
and not with Trajan. not
no,
with,
you're outside of the 3 for the bike squad.
Okay, I should be. It's because I'm not within.
Because
one
you're
here.
not within
Yeah.
an inch. Okay, that
Yeah,
makes more
so-
sense.
So you can. So not Trajan.
So you
Not
are
this
you are
guy.
very much in Trajan.
6 inches.
I'm like over like half his
Is right
base.
here. Oh shit.
I'm over
magnetized.
half of Trajan's base.
Okay. All right. So let's figure this out then, because we did figure this out last.
Right there.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you just nudge him forward a little bit.
There you go. So that's 6. From there.
Well,
You have
again,
to go
it's from
around.
the
Yeah.
yeah. You have to go around, but do you have the 4 inches to go around that way?
So I'll put this guy here at 1. Cool. And then this guy, he has to go. He would have to go around that guy because he can't fly over 6.
Right.
We're good
yeah,
there?
and that's with the 4 inches and all that.
Yeah. We Gucci with that?
Yeah.
You can still get in from with this guy, I believe, right?
No, if you've come over here, I can't.
Okay.
Coming over here is what gave me the ranges.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Just don't want any surprise things to happen right now. So. Okay.
Do you have any rerolls?
I
this
can
one?
activate them if I want to.
Okay.
So these guys are going to come in, pile in. Well, he's going to pile in this way, actually.
Yep.
Damn you, magnetic arms. Okay. So I'm going to start off with the big hands.
So you're not doing any rerolls?
Nope.
So I'll spend the 2. It's 2 forever or just 2
2
for the
forever.
next time I spend it?
It's 2 forever.
2 forever, so I'll spend 2 for transhuman.
Okay. So hitting on 4s. And then wounding on 4s because of transhuman.
Two.
2.
I'm assuming I'm AP a bunch.
AP, yeah, you're on your invuln. 3 damage each.
That picks up 1 bike. Oh, that's from the wrong squad.
Yeah, it should be that group,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Yeah. And then the Ichor injectors, these are on 3s. 2 go through. D3 mortal wounds. It's going to be 4.
4 ups.
Yep.
Take 1.
Okay, so just 1 mortal wound, yeah.
Go down to 4.
So then these guys are going to bump into here.
Okay.
I don't think that there's a way for me to engage that guy, right?
To what?
I guess, would this be within an inch there? Is that an inch?
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay, so that guy goes there, this guy goes there. Cool, that's
Okay.
it.
So the first bike squad will swing.
He's your captain, though. No, he's
No,
not.
he's
Okay,
not.
sorry.
The first bike squad will swing. Got 6 CP left. Yeah, I want that. I'll spend 1 CP for Avenge of the Fallen to get an
Yep.
extra attack.
Sounds good.
We'll do Mesiacordius first, 2 attacks. Hitting on 2s, you're rolling 1s and 1s.
Okay,
Strength 5 against toughness 7s or 6, so 5s either way.
sure, yep.
We're not going to Emperor's Champion those, so those both miss. So 10 attacks coming in. Should have done Slayer of Nightmares. Wounding on 3s. Shrink 7s to 4s. So that was a 2. So 1 reroll for Trajan from the, and then we'll Emperor's Champion.
What's up? Talos or T6 right now?
Oh, Talos or T6 right now.
Yeah, you're strength 7, you said, right?
Yeah, so I don't think there's any 3s in there.
Nope.
So I don't think it mattered.
Didn't really matter.
So 8 at your -3.
6, 8. So 6 is first. Ooh, brutal. And then these are all going to go turn into 1 damage.
Yep.
They're so 2. So the first 7 are going to go into 1 guy. Okay, and then the last one is going to go into the same guy, makes it. So I took.
You've succeeded
did
on.
8.
Yeah.
You did 8 total, right? I saved 3, so 5 total. Does that sound right?
That sounds right.
Okay. Oh, one thing I forgot, because this is a new mission, I forgot to data scry. Do you mind if I just put this guy here and say he was data
Sure.
scrying? Cool.
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Did he advance?
He did not. Oh yeah, actually he did. Yeah.
So so you
So
can't,
I can't do it.
Everything
Yeah.
over there advanced.
Yeah. You're right. Yep.
So we're gonna come in.
Doesn't matter.
These 3 guys are gonna get their 12 attacks.
Okay.
We're gonna start with the 3 Misericordias.
Okay.
All hit. Wounding on 5s. We will spend the 1 CP for Slayer of Nightmares.
Okay.
Because let's actually do what you say you're gonna do.
How much CP are you at
I'm
right
at
now?
4 right now.
Okay.
So 1 reroll from Trajan. 3 at -2.
6s. Nope.
1 damage each.
Okay. 5 up. Feel no pain.
Oh wait, no, you're toughness 6, right?
Toughness 6.
So I can't Slayer of Nightmares you.
Okay.
I keep thinking
So,
you're
down to
toughness
1?
7, so thankfully I hit all my Misericordias anyway. So 2s and 2s, or 2s and 3s. Sorry, reroll 1 because it's Trajan, and then strength 7, so 3s. Reroll 1 because of Trajan, and then reroll 1 from Emperor's Champion. So 4, 8, 9.
So your strength what? 7?
Strength 7, so we're doing
Okay.
3s.
So 9, you say?
9, yep.
So this is 6s. And then 5s. I got to do 1 at a time right now. Well, I guess I'll just say anything that fails
they're all
goes
1
to the
damage,
next
right?
guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
so
all
it
1
doesn't.
damage.
Yeah,
It
they're all 1
doesn't
damage.
even matter,
So.
So then the next guy takes 5.
All right, and I get another bring it down.
Well, this was a save, so the next one takes 4 because this would go into him. So 4 into the next guy. So 3.
All right.
Okay.
So at the end of your turn, you get 2. No, you don't hold the prey in turn 1.
Yep.
And nothing for banners and nothing for grind because no, you killed 1 unit.
Killed
and
2.
I've killed
1
no
unit.
units.
Yeah. Yep.
So you get your 3 points for grind. We go to round 2.
Yep.
At the start of round 2, I lock in 2 and 3.
Okay.
This one isn't locked in because it's tied.
Sounds good.
I hold 2 and I hold 3, but I don't hold. I do hold more because you're only holding 2 right now because we're contesting this one.
So that there.
There are 4 models on that
4?
objective right now,
Okay. Sure.
so I do hold more.
So I got 1 here. Yeah, I'll say.
Helps if I don't give it to Ramses. That's what we had talked about before.
Yeah. You're good.
All right, we'll leave Salvis.
So let me just catch up with you over here.
Yeah, no worries. It gives me a
So-
second to think of what I want to do.
So you have how many bring it down right now?
Bring it down. I have 2 because I've killed 2 of your stuff.
Okay. Stranglehold.
I got it on turn 1, so I have 3 points.
Okay. I got grind that time, right?
Yep.
Okay. You scored 12 right now,
Yes.
and then you scored 3 for the mission.
Yes.
Okay.
I will use Trajan's ability to reorder my katas.
Okay.
We'll go into Rendax, We're going to go into stance 2 of Rendax, and then we're going to activate the Emperor's Chosen to be in both fighting stances.
Sounds good.
So 6 is to hit against any vehicle or monster, automatically wounds.
Sounds good.
And I get +1 strength when in melee against vehicles or monsters.
Okay.
So an interesting dynamic I think we're going to see here is, despite the fact that Brady does have this big advantage going first in this mission.
Them as Solar Watch. Okay. Do I farm it? I do. So I stay at 6.
The fact that both players took Grind Them Down does mean that Ramses is going to have a little bit of a benefit in that secondary, because going second gives you a big benefit with Grind. You know where you have to put your attacks in order to tie or beat your opponent on Grind. And that's a 6-point swing every time that happens rather than just a 3-point swing, as it would be when one person has Grind Them Down. So despite the fact that first player is typically advantaged in this mission, the fact that they both took that secondary is going to make things a lot more interesting. Disposable Hero, I actually just had to reinstall the app entirely for it to update. So if you uninstall and reinstall ITC battles, it will have the GT2222 stuff in there. But for some reason, it didn't. When I updated it manually, it wouldn't do it.
This guy's going to move forward a little bit. Inquisitor's going to data intercept at the start of the turn. We're actually just going to move you a little bit. He's going to push their 6 inches forwards. They're going to fall back.
Now, the interesting thing about the switch to Solar Watch with the Emperor's Chosen stratagem, which lets you change your subfaction ability, is that it actually temporarily replaces the Emperor's Chosen subfaction ability, which means that against those Talos Ichor injectors that deal automatic mortal wounds on hit rolls, they're no longer going to have their 4+ mortal wound ignore, and they're going to have to fall back on their Custodes built-in 6-up ignore, which means that they are much more susceptible to mortal wounds if you engage them and force them to fall back with that Solar Watch ability. A little bit of interesting counterplay, especially if you're a faction that relies on mortal wounds from smites or similar effects to force those Virtus Praetors to fall back and act, and as such you're able to hit them with additional mortal wounds on the subsequent turn. But here we go. Brady going for the throat.
Captain.
All in. We'll just let Trajan clean up these Talos in the middle here. It's fine.
Trajan's going to move 6. Good. And he should be.
So these guys can fall back and charge. These guys can fall back
these
and
guys,
shoot,
and they can shoot. They don't get the reroll anymore, and they don't have a 4-up against mortal wounds. They have a 6-up because they're a Solar Watch right now.
Sounds good.
Yes, I know.
Home objectives what?
Home objectives do not lock, and I put a die on it because I wasn't thinking.
Gotcha.
I knew it mentally, and then just didn't do the action for it. They move 6. They can fire.
This is certainly going to be a spicy turn, Chad. I think between this turn and next, that's certainly going to determine the outcome of the game. Is Custodes need to come in and be able to salvo enough damage into these Talos that the swing back isn't going to absolutely annihilate them. I mean, fortunately, while we do have Transhuman Vected, their Emperor's Auspice is not Vected, which is certainly going to help in the late game against rack units trying to Torturer's Craft their way through the Virtus Praetors, and especially Drazhar with his full rerolls. Being able to turn those off for 1 CP is a huge deal. That said, we do have to deal enough damage that the Talos themselves don't just hit hard enough that the swing back is too much for the poor Custodes to bear.
For the shooting phase, A lot less shots than I wanted to. They're in the wrong spot. So I have a lot less shots than I wanted to. All right, 2 shots from the everything from the Caladius into. Actually, we're going to start with the Sagittarium into them.
Okay.
So 3 guys are going to shoot both their profiles, so they're taking it at a -1.
Okay.
They're going to start with their 2 damage gun.
Okay.
8, 9. They're going to hit on 3s. There's all the 2s. The 2 6s automatically go through.
Okay.
And then strength 5 against toughness 6. So
Yeah, that Rendex ability, absolutely brutal
Emperor,
against these high toughness monsters. Being able to auto wound on 6s with the amount of rerolls that Custodes are able to bring out is pretty brutal.
4 ups. 1 goes through. How much damage?
2 damage, so 1 damage.
Makes it.
Oof.
3 shots.
3 shots. Oh yeah, from
their
underslung,
underslung, yeah. So 2 hits. Wound on 5s. Reroll from Emperor's Champion. 1.
Makes it.
Okay.
That's
12
6 though.
shots from,
That 6 was invulnerable save. Foil.
Sorry, 6 shots.
6 shots. Yep. Makes more sense.
1 misses. I need 5s. 1 Emperor's Champions 2 at -1 AP.
Okay. 4 ups. 1 goes through. 5 up. Feel no pain. Nope. And 2.
Trajan will take 2 shots. Both hits. Wound on 5s. Emperor's Champion. That's cocked. 1. -1.
Makes it.
All right. These guys from downtown. I believe I can get 2 guys in line of sight and in range, and then the 3rd guy will not be because he's pushed over.
Sounds good. And that's on to the boat.
Into
Those
these guys.
Sounds good. Yep.
Actually, this boat's at 6 wounds and he doesn't have a -1 damage.
Nope.
Then we'll shoot in the boat. We'll take our
Okay.
6 shots in the boat. Then the 3rd guy can't see the boat. And they advance, so they're at a -1.
Okay. So it should be 6 shots total.
It should be 9 shots total.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So 3 guys. Gotcha. I
Yeah.
thought you said one of them could.
I was gonna shoot them and then.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I.
Cool.
So 3s. So 2s and 1s miss. Those 2 go through. 5s. Emperor's Champion. So 4 at -1.
4 5 ups. So 6 damage exactly.
Oh man.
Doesn't
The
go
Raider goes down.
It does.
Explodes. Boom.
Check real quick, just to make sure we double check everything.
Yeah, it would be
Sure, the stream loves that.
a 6-inch explosion
Yeah.
for D3. Fortunately, the Emperor's Chosen can. Yeah, the Emperor's Chosen can ignore that with their 4-up. They don't really love to be taking mortal wounds, but they're just gonna hit a lot of Drukhari.
5 up, feel no pain. Makes it. Your squad over here. 3.
Oh
4
my
up,
god,
feel no
Ramsey's
pain.
also bossing these 5-up field of pains, by the way.
Takes 1.
Okay. Let's do the captain.
Cock.
Cocked. 1. Let's do this squad here. 1.
Sorry, hold on. So
Captain 1. This
Yep.
squad 1.
Captain loves it. Squad doesn't love it.
Ooh,
My squad right here.
and those good damage ignores.
2. 5 up, feel no pains. Nope.
Starting to lose racks as well.
Yep, cool. And then these Talos right here. Ooh, that's not fun. 5 up, feel no pain. So 2, down to 1. Actually down to 2, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna say they're in there too.
Okay.
1. Makes it. Cool.
And these guys over here.
Yeah. 1. Fails. Okay.
You got the character? Let me double check it to be sure.
I'm sure it's.
Oh yeah,
I'm
he's
sure it's
yeah.
in there, yeah. And then one more because it was a 2.
So
So he takes 2. He's down to 4. Okay.
all right.
Let's see.
There's a lot of damage ignores that are kind of mitigated the amount that was absolutely backbreaking. But it was, it was pretty obnoxious to be eating damage on almost half your army from your own raider.
Oh wait, they have to stay within 3. So this guy has to sneak back in there. Drazar. The Archon. Sure, I feel good with that. All right. Just gonna pull him back a little bit.
Well, would he be wholly within 3?
Yeah,
no, he's not.
he's not.
Yeah, he's not wholly within 3. I wouldn't pull him
Because it
back.
was right here.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, we can
You were
just
good
put
where
it
you
back
were
in.
originally. It was just that you started pulling him further back.
Should be this. Like that. So, yeah, you're right. All right, I'll keep him there.
Yeah.
I'll just pull this guy forward a little bit more there.
Okay. And then you got to roll to see who dies.
Yeah. So it should be 8. No, sorry, 7.
9?
7.
And the 2 characters, so 9.
Yeah, so 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Lose 1.
Yep.
All right, well, that wasn't the worst disembark ever.
Okay.
All right. 2 salvo shots into that Talos squad.
Sounds good.
They're in 6 inches of the Trajan, so hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. So 1 auto goes through, and then wounding on 3s.
Yep.
So 2. -4.
6s. Nope.
So 1 at a time. That's 3 because of the -1.
Private feel no pains. Down to
Oh
1.
my god, he makes the damage ignores on that with Talos,
that one
but it
over.
set down to 1 wound.
3.
Unfortunate.
Private feel no pain. Nope. Does
Finally
he
gets that
explode?
guy.
He
Yeah,
don't
that
explode
is
anymore.
that guy
was the
faded
4
a
right
bunch
there.
of damage there.
Bite Captain will take his salvo shot into the Talos.
Okay.
Hits. Doesn't wound, but Emperor's Champions wounds. -4.
Makes it.
All right. Caladius is going to put. He needs to put everything into him. So he'll put everything into that.
Purple
that
guy?
last Talos. Yeah.
Okay.
2 shots. Yeah, because the Sagittarium. No, the Sagittarium already shot. So this is the Sagittarium will need to shoot as my last round of shooting. So 2 shots, hitting on 2s, both hit. Wounding on 3s, both wounds.
6s. 1 goes through.
6, so 5.
5 but feel no pain. Takes 2.
These 5-ups are unreal on the Drukhari side. That's absolutely brutal so far. Mitigating so much of this damage.
So they all hit. 2 automatically go through.
Okay.
Strength 6, so wounding on.
I'm T7 right now.
So 5. Emperor's Chosen.
It's a great roll. What's your AP?
-2 on this one.
Okay.
6.
Okay, 6 5-ups. And then they go down to 1 damage.
They were 1 damage to begin with.
So 5-up, feel no pains. Takes 3, so down to 2.
All right, Sagittarium are going to put their 9 shots over here.
Okay.
And then their
Can you split shots?
no, because it's one
the
gun.
same gun,
Yeah,
yeah.
because it's one gun.
Yeah, important thing to remember if you are playing Adeptus Custodes and will become very relevant as they get more meta relevant. The Sagittarium have to shoot one, the same target with both of their profiles if they want to fire them.
We'll shoot everything in the Talos. I don't think one guy can see.
It's the same. It's true for all combi weapons, but people often forget with Sagittarium.
Before I just declare that one, because that one is actually questionable. Yeah, I should be able to see your hand. So
Okay.
3 shots. We'll start with that one. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. So 1 automatically goes through.
Okay.
Strength 5, so 5s. And then Emperor's Champion. So 2.
T7, so you need 5s.
Yeah, that was
a
2.
4.
Those
Okay,
were 2
so-
6s.
Gotcha. Okay, so
-3?
AP -3, so 6s. 1 goes through. How much damage?
3, so down to 2.
5-up, feel no pain. Nope. Doesn't
Does he blow
explode.
up?
No.
And the rest of the shots are wasted. So that's another 2 points for bring it down. So I should be
Right.
at 6 right now.
Okay.
Well, Brady slowly but surely chewing through those Talos. One unit heavily damaged in the center, 1 unit dead.
That's everything that shot. Who could shoot?
Only 1 fully healthy unit remaining.
All right. So first things first, we're going to charge. And you have a nice gap, so you can get to me if you come around. So.
Yeah, that's smart positioning by Ramses. The 40 millimeter base on
This is my whole army.
Drazar is a little bit smaller than a coherency of a unit.
Like, it's not like, oh no,
So-
there's secretly like 4 more models. It's like, these two, this Wardens are going to charge.
Okay.
So if the unit is at max coherency and the 2 models are 2 inches apart, your 40 millimeter base characters can make their way through with the heroic intervention, which is what Ramses is representing there with that position of both Drazar and the Archon. We can see the Archon right here has a little space to move through here. Then Drazar also has a space to move through here. So if Brady gets too aggressive with his charges, he could run into some heroic interventions, which could be very bad.
Over here.
Okay.
It's on a 7. I'm going to move him a little bit more. I just want to.
There goes Trajan. The man with no fear.
Get within an inch.
He's like, I got 8 wounds and an invulnerable
Still within
save and a damage
6.
ignore. No man can kill me.
He'll come all the way around. Because I think. How greedy do I want to get? How greedy? What are they like in combat?
They wound on force because they have poison weapons. Each one gets 2 attacks. The leader gets 6. They're hitting on 3s right now. AP
Right, 'cause power
-1
from
and
hate.
2, yeah.
And Drazar just has a normal 3-inch.
3-inch, yep.
Really depends on how greedy I want to be. Sagittarium. No, I don't want to charge Sagittarium in there. Charge there, that's 12 attacks.
I think the real question here is whether Brady wants to start removing the objective secured as much as he can, or start going for these larger targets. Now
Here or so. So if I'm charging both these units, I need to be like over here if I don't want
Correct, yep.
Drazar to
And then he
heroic.
can sneak through that way. The
And he gets a
Archon.
fight last
He has a fight last, that's correct, yep.
with an engagement range.
Yep.
Okay. I think that makes that choice pretty easy. Sagittarius, I'm going to charge these guys right here.
Sounds good.
In on an 11. So actually, they're going to come.
A little unnecessary, guys. Maybe calm down. I don't know.
Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Bikes into Talos.
Okay.
5 is going to do it.
Yeah, so Brady making the choice to start trying to get rid of these Talos. Although, to be fair, in this matchup, the excellent defensive statistics of the Adeptus Custodes are a little bit mitigated by the universal poison and AP value that all of these Homunculus Coven units have. So, in a lot of Horde matchups like this, Custodes could fall back on their ability to tank a lot of low impact attacks and really take no damage from them. But in this case, Brady might end up finding that he gets overwhelmed by the tide of racks as the late game moves along.
We will start over here with the bike squad.
Sounds good.
So we're gonna get 12 attacks. Yeah, it doesn't matter what the misericord is. Hitting on 2s.
Yep.
And then you're toughness 6 right now, so I'm wounding you on 2s.
Sounds good.
Any 6 to hit automatically goes through. Actually, I'm striking 8 right now, so reroll 1s because of the Trajan.
Okay.
So 2 have already gone through. And then we're wounding on 2s. They are Solar Watch, so they do not get any Emperor's Champion rerolls right now. They're wounding you on 2s. And Trajan rerolls 1s.
How many?
I missed 1 out of the 12.
2.
Yeah, that -1 damage is going to mitigate the damage that these Custodes do, but man, just the raw number of attacks and high conversion rate that they have is going to be brutal. Still good saves on the Drukhari part with that 6-up invuln. We'll see if those 5-up damage ignores continue. Ooh, not that good. Oh no.
So 1 kills off, well 2 kill
The
off.
dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
And 2, 4, 6, 7. That kills off the second one.
They both
So I'm gonna roll to see if they
die.
explode.
Oh man.
There's 2 dice.
Yep.
1 for each one. One of them explodes. They're all within 3, so it's just 1 mortal wound around.
1 mortal wound around.
Yep.
So the bike squad on a 6.
They're solar, aren't they?
Yeah, so they still get the save on a 6.
Gotcha. Okay.
So they go down to 3. Trajan on a 4. Yep, and then the Wardens on a 4. Okay.
All right, well, that's a big deal. We do have interrupt money on the Drukhari side of the table, but Brady has moved in intelligently here with the shield captain. He's only engaged the very edge of this rack squad. So only a couple of them are going to be able to get in. But what it will do is allow him to move around and potentially base that model. Yeah, so what I think he's going to try to do here is get additional models onto this mid-right objective with that move. So using the pile and consolidate, and then he's going to touch the bike captain to prevent the bike captain from being able to combat reposition. And depending on how those Sagittarium do, this could mean that Ramses is able to steal this point back away from the Custodes and get himself an 8-point primary turn this coming turn.
So I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys.
Sounds all right.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The leader gets 6 attacks. So 3s. And 4s.
You're strength 6. Oh, you're poison.
Poison, yep. 6s are AP minus 2s.
Oh, that was a
So 2
huge
AP minus 2.
wound
This
roll.
was actually a 4
Okay,
or
yep.
something. And then 3.
4 at normal.
4 at normal. So,
So
AP
that's
minus
AP
1, AP
1.
minus 2.
All right, AP minus 2, so 4 ups. Takes 1
Okay.
damage.
Yep.
5 up, feel no pain. Takes pain, he goes down to 8 wounds, and then 4 normal.
Okay.
3 ups. Takes 1. 5 up, feel no pain. Nope.
Well, still 2 damage on the bike captain, but definitely we wanted to interrupt for the combat movement. And they're just going to orbit around that guy's base. Yeah, get 3 more additional models into the objective, which is definitely going to help. Although if those Sagittarium do kill the racks inside the building, I think... I don't know if their numbers are going to matter that much. The Sagittarium do count as 2 models apiece, so Brady's currently sitting on the equivalent of 7 models on that objective. So essentially, Ramses does need them to effectively whiff on the objective, or on the other rack squad.
That's your early interrupt, and that's, yeah, so we'll fight with the Sagittarium next. Yep. They're going to pile in 3. Then they're going to take their 12 attacks.
Okay. To this group here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. They're T5 right now.
The T5 right now? Okay. Rerolling 1s because of the captain. They're strength 5. So 2's hit. What am I doing? You're not a vehicle or monster, so I don't get Rendax. So 4s. And then 1 from
Wow,
Emperor's
that's a
Champions.
great roll. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a 3.
out.
Yeah. Nope,
Yep.
good. Thank you.
problem.
So you got 9 at -2.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to keep Ramses on that objective. That's a ton of wounds.
6s first.
Oh, good roll, though. Okay.
These are 1 damage each.
Yep.
Well, maybe they
5
stick
of
around.
no pains. So all but 1.
All right.
Well, the good luck with the 5-ups continue. At least the squad survives.
So I can base
Yep.
those 2 models. All right, Captain's going to take his 6 attacks. He'll take his Misericordia first just to get it out of the way. Hits. Doesn't
T5.
wound.
Yep.
2s. You're not Rendex. 2s because I'm strength 7 plus 1 to wound on the charge.
Okay.
So all of them. 4, so 6 at -3.
Okay. 6s. 5 ups. 2 die.
All right. Then I get 2 extra attacks because 2 guys died.
Yep.
2 hits. 2 wounds.
2 more.
Yeah, so that's from Auric Exemplar.
All right. Then my wardens will fight.
Makes that
3.
guy a little bit better at clearing infantry hordes. And alongside Tip of the Spear, it makes he can, very highly convert his attacks. Almost any infantry, he's sitting and winning on 2s. So he's got a very good opportunity to get those 4 additional attacks from the Auric Exemplar.
I should be at 8 for Bring It Down right now. Because you have 11 total Bring It Down points.
Yep.
And I've killed. He's going to owe me morale.
Yep. 3 plus 4 is 7.
All
So
right, Chan, I'm going to leave you with the players
All
momentarily.
right,
You're
so
gonna
I've
have to
killed
step away
1
for a second.
squad,
And
2
that
squad,
one-
3 squad.
Oh, they run away. That's annoying. So I lose 1 because they lost 4. 4 plus 6 is 8. Yep.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys.
Okay, we're good. They're coming to tell you I was cheating the whole time.
1s.
They're not below half strength yet.
No, not yet. It's 15.
Because they're a 13 man? Yeah. So I've killed 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 units so far.
Okay.
All right.
All right, now it's up to me to do some killing.
Yeah, you start with, you hold 1 objective right now.
I should hold
Oh yeah,
that
sorry,
one.
you hold
Yeah.
it. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
it's hidden, it's hard to see.
Yeah, I get it.
So you get 4 points.
Yep.
Oh, and I get 30 points on my data intercept. Because, no, I hold this one right now, so I get 4 points on my data intercept. But I think it maxes at 3. To a maximum of 3, yeah, so I got my 3.
Okay. So that one is already held over there.
Yep. So you get your marker on it.
Yep.
Because they are obsec, correct?
Yep, they are uptech.
Okay.
Yep.
Then you get it.
I'm your judge for the next 5 minutes while Trevor's in the bathroom.
Okay.
I mean, I'm the judge anyways, but you know.
I was cheating the entire game. Chat's been yelling. I've been ignoring them. Trevi's been like screaming, no, no, get the judge.
For sure.
Get the judge.
One over there.
Are you missing dice from your set?
No. Why?
We have some similar looking ones to yours.
The red ones?
Yeah.
No, I should have my full 24. Yeah, I'm good. I keep them in groups of 4 and put them back in the crates every time, so. But thank you for that.
It's nice starting a new dice pile, but I'm not sure I have the dice for that.
And just make sure you don't forget to data intercept if you need to. And you do get 1 point for banners.
I do get. I raised banners with them last turn.
Didn't they advance?
Is it turn 2? Really?
This is only turn 2, yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
So they're raising the banners
They're raising
now?
the banners now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right?
So
It's only
much
turn
has
2?
died so far. It's crazy. I was just like,
It seems like a lot happened in that
Damn.
one turn. Like,
Oh, yeah, that's. I'm worried about the damage he can do back to me.
advance. That's 9.
But
yeah, Rex are scary.
here.
Draws are scary.
he still has 3 Talos, which
It's
in Drazar's terrifying. So like, there's a lot of things he can do to just flip this game immediately.
Hey, wouldn't be a grand final without some drama,
Right?
without some tension, you know.
No, the drama is if I just take my like Caladius and just huck it across the room because I'm mad at it. Yeah.
Right, yeah, there you go. Just flip
Chat want to see me huck my Caladius? please no.
it in the trash.
It's very expensive. And I'd say the Inquisitor, but he's metal, so he'll break something.
Since these guys are gonna data scry, do you mind if I just move them back? They're just gonna.
Yeah,
be
they don't
back
have to
here.
all be. Oh, yes. You're like
Yeah.
out of line of sight. Yeah, 100%.
Exactly,
That's
just-
perfectly fine.
I want to keep them back here.
Again, new missions, so I don't expect you to be perfect.
They move 7 too. Like they're fast.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
super fast.
Does that guy belong there?
This guy, yeah,
Okay.
he's the gun guy for the group.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I know he's the odd man out because that group's gun guy broke.
Oh, okay, that
So,
makes sense.
Yeah, it's been rough on these models this time around.
I've returned to chat. I hope no one missed me too much. Bushman is watching. How's it going?
These guys can't fall back.
And
Yeah,
they're
come,
you already said they're raising banners. Yep.
Come join us playing in the Discord. Exclamation point Discord for anybody in the chat who isn't there. I want to thank everyone on for taking their Sunday to come watch. Got a bunch of people in here. And hope you're enjoying the game so far. We've had some good games over the course of the weekend. BT dubs. They're available immediately to watch for subscribers, but also they will be going up to twitch.tv, or excuse me, youtube.com/TacticalTortoiseTV over the course of the next week or so, as those get edited and uploaded. So you can exclamation point replay in the chat to get there as well, and go give that a sub if you've missed any of the games. We've had some real crackers. It's been some good competition here at CaptainCon 2022.
All right, I fucked up my movement a little bit, out of order, but I think we'll be okay.
All right, and you raised a banner with one squad. Actually, you're on that far one. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, and I'll keep these guys back here if they're just gonna raise. Just an inch out, inch off.
Yeah, so I can't. And you got one more dude back there. Oh, that's what it's like on this side of the board. It's so different.
All right. I'm gonna start off by chucking a grenade from this guy
Yep.
onto your bikes.
Yep.
Twos. Oh my god. I'll use my turn CP for that.
Yeah, so you should be at 5 right now.
I rolled another one.
So you're down to 4 because you're
Yep.
at 5 for the turn.
That's unfortunate.
That
I
is
wanted to
very
get,
unfortunate, yeah. Is that a one-time use?
Yep.
Oh, damn.
That's not good.
That's brutal.
It's okay. It happens.
Oh, no.
All
Oh, no.
right,
Is that
so
an Animus Vitae rerolling?
here are
Oh, no. That's so bad. We have so many exciting and unexciting things happening right now. All right, Bushman is watching. Thanks for the gifted subs, man. Congratulations to the Stallion, Alan Pickerel, Kogo, Zeraf85, Dadoom, all getting subs from Bushman. The generosity of Bushman. Thank you so much for the gifted subs.
Fours.
Yeah,
don't
that
need rerolls,
missed
right?
Animus Vitae is so brutal. This is the exact situation that you want it to be in order to advance yourself up.
4 ups, 1 is.
This is bottom 2, yes. You would get +1 to hit
it.
if that Animus Vitae went off on your
And,
entire army. Oh no, that's so bad.
6. Yep.
I'll eat it. Let me just hope I don't lose a bike.
Yep.
Lose a bike.
Yikes! Yikes!
Oh wait, no, one guy's already got a wound on him. So
Oh yeah,
that answers that question. Cool.
Brady potentially in some awkward situations with coherency there.
Swear I'm trying not to cheat.
Those small model units, you do have to worry. If you remove the wrong person, there is a potential that a bad coherency check could kill hundreds of points of models.
They're transhumans.
Oh
You're
yeah.
shooting at the bikes. So
Yep. Well, it's poison, so.
they're,
Yeah,
transhumans,
you're right.
ignores all of it.
Yeah. Plus, it would have been yeah. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's my bad. Okay.
No worries.
Cool. So pistols. This guy's gonna shoot his pistol at those guys
They're
there.
in combat.
Oh yeah. And he'll just shoot him over here
Into the bikes or to the.
to the bikes.
Okay. That's
I'll re-roll it. Hits. Wounds. No AP.
loves it.
Okay. And let's do some charges then.
All right, so we will. Actually, Drazar can come around there. I have 3 CP left, so you would have to make. Well, he has to make his charge first because Drazar doesn't have enough room, I don't think.
I have these hemocytes first, just to let you know.
Well, yeah.
Coherency check on the
No, I'm not gonna tangle foot
Racks
anything
by
because I
the
don't think I'm
blue-
gonna. What are these guys?
by the bike captain.
Those guys are part of this unit.
Did they fall back or?
They did fall back. Yeah.
Okay. So that unit fell back. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. And they can't fall back in charge, right?
They cannot fall back charge. They didn't pay for
Okay.
it. So let's see.
I wish,
Yeah, I
I
guess
wish I was paying attention because I would
These
have had my
two
guy
guys
shoot
would
him.
be the question, whether or not
Gotcha.
that's.
But
So
I wasn't
coherent.
listening, so that's my fault.
Okay.
Let me ask the
If you
players
want,
real
feel
quick.
free.
I actually really would because I can shoot you as you fall back.
Sure, go for it. But it would only be this group, right?
It's this whole squad. It's the Sagittarium because they were in combat with them,
Oh,
so they can.
even though they're
actually, no,
still
I'm
in
engaged.
combat?
I'm still
Yeah.
engaged, so I can't do that. No, I'm engaged, so I
it's
can't do
fine.
that still.
Cool.
Is this one unit?
Yeah, it's one unit. Yep.
Is that coherency? Actually, yeah,
shit.
no.
Let me check that.
And are you outside of an inch of my guy now that you say that?
So I guess they have to stay in
Yeah, they have to
combat
stay
then.
in combat.
Yeah. So they'll just be. They're like, this guy was here. So it
Sorry
really
about
doesn't
that.
matter
I should
anyways.
have been paying more attention when you were moving your models. That was my fault.
No problem. So I think they were like this. I moved them this
No,
way?
because these guys were base, so they like
Yeah,
you only
these
had two guys
were
on.
here.
Yeah, that's a good call.
You only had
chat.
2 models on because these 2 guys.
I think with how tight that position's being, it's very difficult to fit all your models where you want them to be and in coherency, because sort of the table occupation of all these units is expanded a little bit by their engagement range.
The Archon into your captain over there.
Yeah.
These really tight situations get a little bit awkward to navigate in in-person games.
Put Drazar in there.
Is he gonna have room?
He should.
With yep, he has just enough room.
They literally did not have enough space to move where they wanted to go and be outside of engagement range of the bike captain.
Go in there.
Gathering on a 12. And again, Trajan's in there who can heroic 6, and the Wardens can all heroic 3 for a CP.
Okay, well, you can't go through your bikes, so.
Correct.
Do you want to mark off where you think Trajan's end is?
Yeah, so he's have to move a 1/4 inch this way to get around the bike. So we'll just mark off a 1/4 inch. He could basically get to, I believe, about here
Okay.
on a 6. Let me just double check that as well. Yeah, so 6 if I went straight is here. And again, I'm going to pay about an inch to get around the bike.
Okay.
So 5, I could heroic into you right now, if you agree with that.
So I want to stay right outside heroic. but
If you
right
want
at
to
the
stay right
edge.
outside of heroic, I believe that will do it because I need. Yeah, if you're saying, God damn it, you're good there.
Okay.
I believe my Wardens can reach you though, because they get to move 3 and they can just go in a straight.
How's that?
Then you're good.
Okay. This guy's going to charge in there.
Okay.
Let's see, with that, put him within 3, so I would have to put him right there.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go through the unit.
Yep, that's fine. 6 should be enough.
Should be.
Right here. It's an inch off, but away from the Wardens.
Yep. Yeah, because they come around. That's and your guys there block.
I do appreciate how careful the players are being about those heroic interventions.
These guys here are going to charge them.
No weird gotchas today. They're knocking it all through.
3 inches. Well, I think that's probably enough because the guy's right there against the
Yeah,
wall,
that's
but
yeah. You needed like.
not
an
going to
inch.
get as much. It's okay.
And I can interrupt for 1 CP because I'm on an objective.
Yep.
We're gonna give ourselves a little bit of a zoom here, chat. Take a closer look at the action. Also, the back of Ramsey's gorgeously sculpted hair.
Now the hemocytes, they just
I
have
don't
to
think
get
they have-
within 1 inch.
Do they have room?
I think if I go within 1 inch of,
I think you're right. I think you get like one
Yeah.
or you get like 2 guys in.
yeah, so I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
So
Because you get the 1 guy, then another guy in the 1/2 inch.
yeah, I'm going to rotate him a little bit. So here. Essentially there. All right, the Archon is going to select the captain to fight last.
Okay.
I'm going to start off with the bikes.
So these guys into the bikes.
Yep, into the bikes. So they're going to pile
They
in.
wound you on wound me on what?
I'm wounding you on 3s.
Wounding me on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
And it's D3 plus 3 damage or 3 damage flat?
3 damage flat.
3 damage flat. Yeah, I'll spend 2 CP to transhuman.
Okay. Leaves you at how much?
I have 1 CP left.
1 CP. Okay. No one's injured, right?
No one is injured. Well, except for all the guys who are injured. but no one in that
Makes
squad.
sense, yeah. I'll start with the Ichor injectors.
Transhuman is vected, chat.
3.
So it costs an additional CP.
Total of 3, 4, 5, 6 mortal wounds.
Yep, and there's still Solar Watch, so
Yep.
Yeah, this is
ups.
where that Solar Watch transition
so
comes in a big deal. Take
5, that's perfect.
Yeah, take an
Bite.
enormous amount of damage, additional damage from those mortal wounds. Yikes.
All right, so these are on 4s. Really wish I got that grenade off.
Yeah. Yeah, that unfortunate
yeah.
reroll on the
And then 4s again.
Animus Vitae. Very, very unfortunate.
3.
I'll take the 3 damage and go down to 2.
Okay.
Um,
Gonna interrupt, or shall I continue?
Depending if I want to be able to save my bike captain.
Well, he's fight last, so he can't.
Yeah, no, but if these guys interrupt, I can get some amount of attacks into you, but I don't think I'm
need
going
to
to get enough.
consolidate, by the way, so I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Like that.
But I don't think I'm going to get enough attacks into you. Next turn, I need to probably Solar Watch.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to.
Like, I don't think it's worth it, but you know.
I don't think it's worth it. It's also debating if I wanted to save a bunch of the wounds on the Sagittarium. But you only have a bunch of guys actually. So I will spend my last CP for the Sagittarium to interrupt, and they're going to swing into the larger squad.
Sounds good.
And it's going to basically do everything so you can't bring more models around as
Sounds good.
best I can. So that's going to be 12 attacks. Hitting on 2s.
How many attacks do they each get?
4, 3,
Misericordia, yeah.
and then the Misericordia gets the extra attack.
Gotcha.
One's from the captain, and then your toughness
5 right now.
5.
That's an interrupt from Indomitable Guardians. Let's
What do you
Custodes
want?
interrupt for a reduced cost, or it is a separate stratagem, so you can potentially interrupt you twice if you have the CP for it.
-2.
If you are in range of an objective marker.
4, 5 up, 6 up. Sorry. Nope, and then 5 up. Feel no pains. So I lose 3.
Slowly but surely chewing through those racks. Be a little bit
Yeah,
too
I'm gonna
slow
go
for
with Drazar
Brady's
next.
liking. Here goes Drazar, and oh no, we spent
He
all our
re-rolls,
CP
so,
for
oh wait, you can't. You already spent your last CP. So
yeah for
Can't turn off
Emperor's
her.
Auspice, so no way to remove rerolls on Drazar, and this is probably going to be this bike captain knocked out.
6 plus 1 to wound.
This has been so far going okay for Brady, but I might slowly be losing on attrition at this point.
So
5.
enough to get on your invuln. Yep.
5 4-ups. Fill 2.
3 damage apiece.
3 damage apiece. I don't feel no pains. That's
pretty good.
Yeah. 3, so 3 damage. So
Yep.
I got on to 4.
All right, can Drazar do it with the second swing? I guess
Just
that's
do
the
for a bit.
question.
Yep. I'll do the Archon next.
Yeah, so
Get 7 attacks.
what
Yeah,
Ramses
these guys
could
are
potentially
still-
do here is, because Drazar can activate anytime with his second attack,
Hitting
anytime
on.
throughout the fight phase, he could try to clear the bike captain with his other attackers and then use the pylon consolidate to get
Moving
closer
on
to the
5.
Sagittarium and protected by the other
2.
Drukhari models in the
AP.
middle of that
AP, a
fur
lot,
ball.
3.
4-ups. Saves 1, fails 1.
3 damage.
3 damage. 5 up, feel no pain. I feel some pain.
And then I roll to see if I take mortal wound. I do not. How much is left on him?
2.
2. Okay. Then I guess I'll swing back with Drazar's next attacks.
All right, so Drazar
He gets
does
to swing
have
twice
to
before the
go.
end of the fight phase.
He does, yep. 2s, rerolling 1s. And then 3s, rerolling.
That
4.
Emperor's Auspice would have been so good. Sad.
Fail 1.
3 damage.
Goes through. Do we see a boss damage ignore here? No,
So 2
we don't.
kills me exactly.
He goes through. R.I.P. Bike
So we'll
Captain.
consolidate in here.
We hardly do ye.
That's 1 unit so far.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna fight with these guys.
Yeah, I think the arithmetic might have been that the Bike Captain was probably going to die to Drazar regardless of the rerolls. Between Drazar and all the racks that were there and all of the
So they were base, the 2 guys.
and the Archon attacks.
I don't think I pushed them hard enough, but yeah.
I think he died exactly. We would have just had rack attacks to go, and you would have been able to swing with the Sagittarum between them anyway, or even just the Bike Captain himself. So I think the Auspice was probably more worth.
So it did help to do that, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys, 9 guys.
Trajan
max?
has regained this battle round already, yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
8. Okay.
Because this guy's way too far back. This guy, oh, he's in a different squad, but he can just swing now, so you're 9. That one guy's in a different squad, but he can just swing
Okay.
now.
Gotcha.
He's the only one who's not getting the swing.
Okay. Sounds good. How many? You have 2 left on one guy, right?
Yep, 2 left on this bottom guy who's basing people.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys. Let's see, do I want to pay to reroll failed wounds? Shouldn't this guy be dead?
No, he has 2 wounds left. You did 3 damage.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay.
So you still have your dude there, but
So I'm actually gonna, well, I already piled in with him, so
yeah. I mean, I can't interrupt you, so.
yeah, it's fine. Let's see. Yeah, I'll put these through. You know what? I will pay the 2 CP to roll failed wounds against them.
Against the Sags.
Yep.
Yep. 2 CP.
Actually, no, I won't.
You won't.
No, just kidding.
Well,
For the
JK.
stream, it's just to fuck up the stream.
Fuck you, stream! You!
So 3s,
You got a 2 there. And then
happy
4s.
grenade. 4s. These are -2. That one's cocked. I'll fix it in
Yeah,
a
one's-
second. Was it meant to be? 3 at AP -2, 4 at AP -1.
3 to -2. 4 ups. Fails 1. So it's 1 damage, so I go down to 1 wounds.
Okay.
And then 4 more at 3 ups.
Yep.
So
Ouch.
1 guy dies and 1 guy goes down to a wound.
Okay.
He did not want to save.
Yeah, and there's those just universal AP value on the Drukhari units does mean that, you know, you will eventually start losing those Custodes, even through the 2+ armor. Having AP1 or AP2 on a bunch of random attacks is eventually going to start bleeding them.
Basically, I just want to have this guy wrapped
Yeah.
like that. So I'll just keep him right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, that's on that front guy.
It's on that guy. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So this guy's gonna go right there. Ichor injector first. Hits. It's just 1 mortal wound. And that's a
up.
solar watch, right? Yep.
What's up? Nope. So goes down to 1.
All right. So then I have 3 more attacks with my homunculus tools. 2 hits. These are poison 2-ups. Cocked.
Yep. So 1.
1 at AP -1.
So 3 ups. Loves it.
Okay, and then I get 2 more from my scissor hands.
Look at Edward.
Nope.
And then you got the last squad over here into them.
Yep. So these two, I guess they'll just pile in like
Oh,
this.
then I guess these guys made it in as well, so.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say, do my magic right here. 4 guys in there.
For, I think you got a 5.
5 guys in there.
Yeah, that's 5.
Yep.
As much as I want it to be 4, you definitely got the 5th guy in there.
Could be selling some burgers because there's 5 guys in there.
Okay, the leader gets 6 attacks. So this is on 3s.
Yeah, 'cause you didn't get the grenade off.
Yeah, goddamn grenade. It happens once per tournament, which makes sense, right?
Right.
And then
4s.
4s. So 6s are AP minus 2.
Yep. So 2 at AP minus 2.
2 at AP minus 1, 1
Oh,
at
sorry.
AP minus 2.
Yep.
Yep.
4 up. Takes it. Good. Takes a wound. Goes down to 1, and then 2 at 3 ups. Loves it. So he goes down to 1 wound.
Okay.
Not sure
Just
if I like that
trying to
much.
switch arms.
And then this guy here
believe in
will
you.
pile in.
Yeah. Get like 2 guys to swing, or.
Yeah, exactly. Just these 2.
Yep.
So 2, and then the leader gets the 6. And I'll consolidate with these guys too, just to like wrap this way.
Yeah.
That, yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, and before those custodians just climb the climb the building there.
All right, so 4s. 2 at AP minus 2. That's not bad.
4 ups. Fail both. So guy dies, and guy goes down to a wound,
Okay.
or goes down to 2 wounds. All right.
Okay.
I get to do some attacks.
Yep.
I'll put 4 attacks on your character and
Right
the
here?
Misericordia. Yeah.
Sounds good.
All hits. Wounding on your toughness 3.
Toughness 4.
4, so wounding on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of Trajan. And that one just goes away because I'm not Emperor's Champions anymore. So 2 at minus 3.
2 6-ups. 1 goes through.
2 damage.
Okay, turns into 1 because of he's whatever the hell. And then he ignores it.
Misericordia, hits and wounds.
Thanks for the follows, everybody, by the way.
Nope.
It's minus 2.
And thanks to anybody
Yeah.
tuning into the
Except
stream
Invuln.
Oh, okay, I didn't know. Yeah.
who's new to the channel. We do stream generally every weekday, some sort of 40K content. And oftentimes special events on the weekends.
I get heard? No, for 2. I only get heard for 2.
What?
I get
Oh, yeah.
heard the prey for 2.
You heard the
That
prey
guy's
for
over
2?
there. Yep.
Actually, can I be in this objective quarter if I tilt him? To be
Based
in
on
here?
basing you there.
What? Or was he basing me?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
cool.
think you
No,
just
that's fine.
bumped him, but you know.
No, that's
yeah.
fine. I just wanted to make sure on that one. And then you get you got 1 for banners, 1 for her, 2 for herd.
Yep.
No for grind. You get a
Do I
1
get
for
2
data, 2 for data intercept.
Yep.
This objective being so hidden is just
Yeah,
my
it's
brain.
crazy, man. I don't
Round 3, I
Yep.
gain a CP. I control 2, 3, and
What did
you
I get for
control
primary last turn?
3.
I
What'd you get for
held- I
primary?
held
You got
2.
1.
So I got the 4.
Yep, and I get an 8 because I hold 3.
Okay.
Yeah. But you also hold 3 because there's a lot of obsec here.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna go into Drukhari stance 2, or do I really want to stay in Rendax for 1 more turn for the chance to like pop these guys? I don't think I do. All right. And then do I want to solar watch anyone? I don't think so. I think he's fine falling back and not doing anything. Yeah, I think he's fine with falling back and going someplace else.
This is definitely going to be a tight mid game here as we move into battle round 3. Brady is currently significantly up on score, obviously reinforced by the fact that he does score first But getting those 3s on data intercept certainly helps, and getting a 12-point battle round 2 is a big deal. But I think he is slowly losing out on attrition. He does have these Sagittarium custodians hiding in the back that can certainly help clear out some racks, but whether or not he has the beef to deal with this triplet of Talos hanging out in the middle here, that's the real question. And with the damage reduction on those guys, it's going to be really difficult for him to deal with those guys without the salvos on the Virtus Praetors. So we may see that Brady's going to be able to rack up some points on primary, but Ramsey's this coming battle round is most likely, unless we see some incredible damage out of these salvo launchers and this Caladius, we may see that the Drukhari start to come back in a big way.
It's really annoying. I can shoot that spot, but that's it. They are going to advance.
Okay.
Everything looks correct, right?
Yep.
4. So they just really need to move up a little bit. Yeah, they're good. These guys back here.
I believe Trajan's alive, chat. I can double check that he's in the middle there. Let me go take a look.
They're going to advance as well.
Okay.
Two. So I don't think enough to really matter. Matters for 1 dude. No, it matters for all 3, so they can now get within 15.
What's up, Trevi?
What do you say?
I don't know.
Trevi, was anything, or are we all good? I won't be able to go around you because I can't.
All right, so Trajan is he's moving right now. This model with the green axe right here. As befits Trajan Valoris, the Captain General of the Adeptus Custodes.
All right.
He is leading from the front with his friendly custodian wardens keeping him alive. But he and those wardens are just gonna try to chop through the middle. Chat, we don't currently have a giveaway for this game, but if you tune in this coming weekend, the weekend of the 12th through 13th, we're going to be streaming the T5S2 Invitational. It's the culmination of a 6-month-long season of online 40K games with about 300 players. We've reduced it to the top 8, and we will be doing a lot of giveaways as we cover those games. It's going to be a lot of super sick games of Warhammer 40,000, so tune in next weekend for that. Exclamation point invitational if you want more information.
Normal. Actually, no, we're going to start with the Sagittarium over there because.
Sounds good. They're up for health right now.
Yeah. So this guy should be able to see this last model, right?
Yep.
Okay, just want to make sure. So the Sagittarium, we're going to start with their 3 bolters, or their 3 underflung.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s because they advanced. So 2 hits. Strength 5s, wounding on 5s. Emperor's Champions, 1. AP minus 3.
Okay, goes through. 1 damage.
3 damage, so we're down to 2 damage.
Okay, takes 1.
Then the 9 shots. Oh, it's a 1. Woo! There's the spike I haven't seen in a while. 2, because yeah, minus 1.
Okay.
1 damage.
5 up, feel no pain.
1 damage.
Yeah. So blocks both of them.
Oh, 2 of them went through. I thought you were 5 up. Succeeded.
These 5-ups have been brutal.
Trajan will shoot. Trajan will shoot them. 2 shots, both hit. Wounding on 5s. Neither hit. He'll Emperor's Champion himself. Nope.
Ooh. Sad
Caladius
rolling.
will shoot all its shots now.
Okay.
He'll start with his big gun. Both hit, wounding on 3s. Both wound.
6s. Nope.
So that's
5.
9.
9 damage. Oh, for
Yeah.
both of them, right?
No, that's one of them.
One shot does 9 damage.
D3 plus 6. Sorry. Oh my God, 6. What am I doing?
Yeah, it's 5
I am so
damage.
sorry. I was
Yeah.
like, D3
I
plus
was like,
6. What are you
dude.
talking about? And I'm like, no, it's plus 3.
Is Tau Tank over here? What's
Yeah,
going
so
on?
I'll roll the next one because it's.
Little did you know, Chad, this is actually a hammerhead at the back of the Custodes army.
So 3.
Okay, so I'll do all of them together.
I believe
That
we're
should
in
be 5
Drukhari,
plus 3,
Chad?
8.
Yeah.
5 up, feel no pains.
Is what was declared.
So he takes 4. Nope, 3.
5 up, feel no pains. Take 3 of 8.
Yeah,
I think you're doing fine, Brady. Don't worry.
that's,
Ugh,
that's
I'm doing fine. Just
how
man.
it's gone so far.
Those feel no pains kill me. Sagittarium are shooting.
The
3
last
shots.
tournament I was at, I got tabled by orcs, and he was like, "How come I didn't table you by turn 2?" I was like, "Okay."
5s. 2. And these are at -3, 3 damage.
6s. Both fail. Go ahead.
So 2 damage each.
2. That's after the -1, right?
Yes, they're 3 damage flat normally.
4. So does he explode? Nope. These guys are giving you value right now.
The Sags are, I think, one of the best units in this entire. Like, they make this list work.
Totally agree. Yeah,
If I didn't have them, it's just like, oh, the salvos, if they whiff ever, the list just doesn't do
I
anything.
agree.
So I need 5s.
It's easy
Reroll
to
1.
count out the Sagittarium attacks when you're considering Adeptus Custodes. It doesn't look like an army that shoots particularly hard. But being able to pile in 27 heavy bolter shots plus the 3 damage underslung weapons over the course of the game when you really don't have the opportunity to focus fire those guys down means, I mean, it's a lot of damage that piles up over 3 or 4 battle rounds.
All hit. Wounding on 5s. Someone's going to invest in Trevi to get a nice board. Reroll 1 and then reroll 1 from Emperor's Champion. 1. You're good.
Oh, that was my save. Oh yeah, that.
It's only
Save
-1, so you're good.
Yeah, you're good. Okay.
2 salvos into that squad.
Sounds good.
Both hit. Wounding on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of Trajan, and then rerolling 1s from Emperor's Champions.
Sounds good.
1 wound. AP -4.
Nope.
3 plus 3. 5, so down to 4.
5 up, feel no pains. Takes 1.
Those feel no pains are killing me.
Brutal.
You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
No, you're killing me, is what I'm seeing here. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
All right, so we'll start with we'll go to the charge phase. Wardens into your Talos.
Okay.
That was a photo. 7 inches. So we're gonna go around side. Sagittarium into the Talos. Yeah, that's fine. 7 inches will do it. Yeah, this guy can come up. Trajan into the character in the Talos.
Okay.
8, so he's living large. Bikes into, there's 2 squads here, right?
Yep.
So into the, do I want Drazar to heroically intervene into me? He goes 3,
Yep.
so he can go like all the way around to here, basically. I think he's gonna heroically intervene into me unless I charge like just this squad and come down. But will that be enough to kill your 2 Talos? I don't think so. attack them, I can kill most of them. There's 2 squads here. So it's these 2 and then these, and they're all going back here. How much CP do you have?
I have 4, I believe.
Yeah, you have 4.
Gotta interrupt money. Look out.
And he makes me fight last if he's in engagement range, correct? If I charge the Talos,
Here's the break. These 2, and that group over there.
yeah, just more if I charge if I charge the Talos, he's coming in.
Yeah.
And can he fight twice every turn, or just once ever?
Every turn.
Okay, every turn.
He's a disgusting beast.
Yeah, he's a scary boy. He's a scary, scary boy. We will charge. I think if I go to the very tail edge, nope, you'll be within 3. So I have to charge the far squad if I do not want to get if I don't want to get
Heroically intervened.
heroically intervened. Yeah. And I need a decent length on that charge as well.
You got Trajan though. He can fight twice. So.
Yeah, it's more, yeah, do I think I can kill the Talos? I have a lot of attacks there, but not a lot of actual guaranteed damage. I could always turn and fight Drazar. Because he doesn't fight until everything, right?
Unless I roll to beat your leadership, or I interrupt.
Yeah, unless you interrupt. Still doesn't give me that objective because you have enough on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it won't give me that objective. Come in here. Kill Trajan. Alright, we're going to charge this squad and the Talos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go get them, boys.
And on a 5. And heroic into me.
All right. Let's see who can real quick.
He should, like, I think if I can go around like this, actually, let me see. If I can go around like this and like this, I think I can actually.
I mean, heroic is huge.
Let me turn I'm just turning my spear around. God
Yeah.
damn it, the whole point was to not do that. So I can be an inch. I can actually probably go here.
I mean, that heroic is like, I know I have to go around this guy, but like that leaves me with a lot of space. So I just don't know if it's possible.
I think if I just charged them and I pulled that guy really far away, I could have.
Yep. So you have to stay outside.
Yeah, if I had just charged the Talos unit, I actually could have, because I could have had this guy over here.
Cool. Sounds good. You want to do that then?
Yeah, I'll just have to charge the Talos unit, and I'll bring this guy all the way over here.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. And this guy's the wounded one, the one in combat, so to stay out
good.
of the... I like all that hemming and hawing. It's like, you know what, just do the thing that stays out of the range.
Yeah, good cooperation between the players here. Create a game state that they're both happy with.
We're going to start with the...
I think Ramses, could have just taken that intervention, but gave his opponent the take back after measuring.
Because they're Drukhari, so I'm choosing an extra attack per guy.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s. All of them.
Okay.
Wounding on, I'm strength 7.
Should be T7 right now.
So wounding on 3s. It's +1 to wound in the first
Yep.
round of combat. Reroll 1 because of Trajan, and reroll because of Emperor's Champions. So that is all 12.
Yeah, there is.
Sorry, that is 10. All 10. What am I doing?
There is that
these are 3 men by squad.
Emperor's chosen
-3.
Yep. 6s.
rerolls coming into play there. Big conversion.
And then just
1
that much
damage,
feel no
so,
pains.
Yeah, 5 of feel no pains.
If these
Go,
feel no
baby.
pains hold up, though,
There.
That
it's
is not
okay.
enough. Does he explode?
Nope.
Does not.
Yeah, we're really
Was there any
seeing
follow-over damage?
the raw power of these Virtus Praetors with +1 to wound.
Do you know how much fallover damage there was, by any chance? See, I saved 3 of them. So I guess that was exact then, if I saved 3 of them.
If you, if you saved 3, then out of the 8, yeah.
Yeah. So
No, I had 10. I had 10 hits on you. Oh no, but you saved 2 in the 2 with the 6 ups. Yeah. So there we go. Yep.
oof. So now, is it even worth interrupting at this point?
They do get 2 more attacks.
Okay.
Misericordias. They're trying their best. Nothing. Misericordias, they tried their best, and then they're going to consolidate 3.
Gonna go back to the recording, but it seems like the players have
So I wouldn't be able
worked
to
it
kill
out.
Trajan.
Down to 1 Talos, though. Brady has chewed through 8 of the pain engines. That's massive so far. I was a little worried about how he would deal with the damage reduction, but the sheer number of attacks with +1 to wound and excellent rerolls that these Virtus Praetors have. I don't even care that much about damage reduction. They'll get there eventually.
It is battle round 3 now, though, so I'm hitting on 2s.
Really seeing the power of these units from the new codex with all of these combos in play.
These guys here.
The Wardens, all right. I have 1 CP. You don't reroll, right?
Well, how much health does this guy have?
Trajan, I believe, is 7.
Ooh.
Let me just double check the codex. I haven't had anyone swinging him yet, so. He is 8 wounds
8. Okay.
with a 5 up, feel no pain.
All right, I'll put them all onto the Wardens.
All right, you have no rerolls, right?
No rerolls.
All right.
Do you even have any CP? I guess you
I
have
have 1 CP,
right?
so, but I can't transhuman. I can still turn
So-
up rerolls though.
3s right now, because we're on battle round 3. And then 3s to wound. Ooh.
1,
Yep, just 1.
4 up. Loves it.
Okay. Ichor Injector. So 1 mortal wound.
Oh, 4 up. Doesn't make it. Goes down to 2. Oh, 6 up, feel no pain. No, I 4 up. Yeah. I always forget that Wardens have the 6 up, feel no pain, so I never remember to use it.
Get excited.
All right,
to use the
so
roll.
we will have the Wardens swing into your Talos.
Sounds good.
So they're getting 12 attacks, plus another 3 for Drukhari
Okay.
as I drop dice. Their strength 8, so winning on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of Trajan. There we go, let's roll. So wounding on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of Trajan. Rerolling 1s for Emperor's Champion. So 2, so 12. Or sorry, I should have swung for 8, 13. That makes more sense.
Yeah,
13?
only missed 2 out, or failed to convert 2 out of that whole attack. The efficiency is just off the chain.
Yep.
That's nice.
Yeah, the axes don't hit as
Good
hard.
rolls though. Yeah,
And
good
they're all 1
saving
damage.
Real
throws.
life, but sure.
See if that 5 up damage ignore.
So 5
Hold
up
strong.
Funeral Pains.
Oh, it doesn't?
That's enough. That kills him.
Yeah.
Does he explode?
He's full wounds.
Oh, he's full wounds. Yeah, you're right. So it leaves him with 2.
All right,
Sorry, I
3
was looking at the other guy.
Misericordias, reroll 1s. Wounding
Oh,
on
okay.
5s.
Yeah, this wounds counter is for the homunculus.
1.
He ate some mortal
Nope.
wounds
Damage.
earlier.
Nope.
Let's put him down to 1.
Sagittarium will fight next.
Okay.
Go get him, guys.
So they're going to get 1 guy within. 2 guys will be able to swing, and I don't think the 3rd guy's going to be able to swing. No,
Sounds
there's no way
good.
that 3rd guy's going to swing. So that's 8 attacks. 2s. Thank you, Trajan. 5s. Thank you, Trajan. That was not a success. So 1, 2 at -2.
Do we get it done with Sagittarium
Fives?
Misericordias?
So 1 goes through. 5 up. Makes
Nope.
He makes it.
No.
All right, so Trajan will take his
He
first round of
died.
fight into your Talos.
it. Okay.
So 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s, he does reroll his own hits. He'll take the extra attack as well from Daka. No, I didn't say it. So
It's
we're-
fine, dude. You can
No,
have
because
it.
I also swing for damage 3. So
Gotcha. Yeah, that's better.
and then I'm strength 10, so winning you on 3s. And then Emperor's Champions. So 4, 5, 6. I know how to count.
All right, let's see this. Boop, 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 boop. Sixes. Cocked.
Yeah, because if it's 6, I've been vulnerable, right?
Yep. And I'm just going to pull him because there's no way he's going to survive that many.
Yeah. It's a bunch of 2 damage,
Yeah.
yep.
Can we make 10
so I've
consecutive
killed-
5-ups? I don't know, maybe. It feels like it sometimes.
You get to swing next, because his fight again happens at the end of the combat if I even
Gotcha,
get to use
okay.
it.
Yeah, I guess I will swing with my homunculus, just getting out of dodge. Can move 3 inches this way. Oh, sorry. Here.
Never based you.
And then
I think we might have piled in over that wall
one of these is wounded, right?
Yeah, you just
with the bikes. Hindsight, I don't know if we could have done that.
His Ichor injector
I don't know how relevant that is in the grand
do
scheme.
anything. 3 attacks from his scissor hands. These are on 2s. 2, no AP.
wounds me on 2s.
Sorry, homunculus tools, yeah. Wounds you on 2s, 2 up poison.
Okay. No EP,
No AP.
so I make both.
And then these are his scissor hands. And these are poison 4, so nothing. And then he's gonna consolidate over here.
Yep.
Just get the hell away from Trajan.
Then obviously Trajan is not swinging again, so I should be at full 11 for bring it down.
Do you want to fight with this guy next?
Oh yeah, I get you to shoot Vic next. So yeah, he'll go next. I mean,
Okay.
he's my only option. So
Yep.
so I got this squad and this squad, and I get the squad of 1. So I'll swing at the squad of 1 to try
Sounds good.
to go for grinds.
The squad of 1, which is the squad of 1.
Is he toughness?
This squad here.
There's a 1 guy in here.
Oh,
who's
yeah,
the
yeah,
squad
yeah,
of
yeah,
1.
gotcha.
Is he toughness
Toughness
4 or
5,
5?
yeah.
5, so 4s. Emperor's Champions. So 2 and AP 2.
6s. And 5s.
No.
Nope.
So 2 for grind.
The blue guy here, right?
Yep. And then I get another 3 points for data intercept.
So start of my turn. Well, I get to fight over here first.
Yep.
So I'm going to start with these guys. So this guy's out of combat now, so he's going to go here.
I only get 2 for data intercept. What am I talking about? You only get the 2 middle ones.
So I'm going to say one guy's out.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 guys?
All right, and he's got 2 wounds.
Yep.
I don't know where his marker went,
11,
but I know he's got 2 wounds. It got knocked or something.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The leader gets 6. These are on 2s now, because we're in battle round 3. And that's, I think, all of them but 1. I'm just surprised to see this, you know.
Right?
Just quadruple check that. All right, and then I'm wounding you on 4s. 6s are AP minus 2. This was a 4, I just bumped it over. So 3 to AP minus 2, and then the rest of them are AP minus 1.
1 damage, and then how many more?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Knocked 1. So it's AP minus 1, right?
Yep.
So one more fail.
So
I
he's
go down
dead,
to
right?
yeah,
He's
because
dead too,
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about? He didn't have the marker. I'm like, yeah, he should have. I don't know where it went. I don't know if he probably picked it up to put it on the guy over there, like an idiot.
I think it's on the top of the wall. That's right. It blends
So,
in.
end of turn,
It's right here.
I get 2 points for data intercept. Start a turn, you hold 2, hold 3.
Yep.
Just for posterity.
And you get 2 points for banners.
Okay. All right, this is not going well. I mean, at this point, you know, it's pretty much know what's going to happen with the game, but
I think
just
you
gonna
may be able
try
to. I think you may be able to pull this back.
because I think you're up by like
go.
40 points or something. aren't you?
58 to 32 right now, but you're in a good. You have a lot of racks I need to deal with.
So I said thanks to the resub. Apologize, your TTS got echoed. But best 3 non-character Custodes. Let's see. This one. And this one for surviving. And this one for having the for just being a warden. Just being a cool warden guy. Those are the 3 best non-character Custodes. Actually, maybe the guy inside like a Contemptor Galladus or something. You know. You hear me talking about Contemptors. Maybe this guy. Maybe it's the guy who drives this tank. Whoever's inside, I don't know where the cockpit is. Maybe right here. Whoever's inside there probably pretty good. In seriousness, it's probably like the Contemptors or it's like Sagittarum Contemptors. Contemptor Galladus probably better than the other one, Achilles, but I think it's like they're mostly pretty much the same. And Virtus Praetors.
Remember, it doesn't stick, so if you leave the objective, you will not be able to data scry.
Yeah, that guy just revived him so that he can get on there and data scry. 7 inches. 2 inches in between.
That's.
So the group is within 3, and then he's within 2 of there. So
Yeah,
here's
you
2
get
inches, essentially right there.
Okay.
So I even have a little bit more room, but I'm not going to do it. You know, it's fine.
And you gotta bring your.
Yep. I will advance them. 1. Oof, that's not what I'm looking for. He has 1 health left. Yep.
I think the new missions are certainly exciting. I'm not sure about intuitive. I don't know if I would necessarily use that terminology. But definitely cool. I think the added special rules and especially the alternative primary scoring makes them a lot more dynamic and unique. And they introduce some new patterns of play that I think normally in the GT 2021 versions you wouldn't have seen. Which, I mean, we've talked about a little bit. For the folks who caught the discussion of the previous mission, we play Tide of Conviction, which is a bunch of center-focused objectives and scores you points for holding the objectives on your opponent's side of the table. So it encourages this hyper-aggressive play, whereas some of the missions require you to be more defensive. And I think, you know, the juxtaposition there requires you to be pretty well-rounded in your game plan, and I think also introduce, you know, some cool and interesting new mechanics. I think, for example, tear down their icons is a really interesting one for placing your bomb markers when you set explosives and stuff like that. I know, you know, the missions that have secondaries like that are very interesting. A little curious about this. I'll ask the players about this unit on the objective. I'm not sure if this is one unit. I'm not sure that's coherency over here.
Can't interrupt for free. This one, yeah, it's 1 unit.
But he's within 2 inches of 2 guys. This guy here.
Oh, he's in 2 there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like just barely.
The revive came in huge.
Yeah, it turns out that Warlord trade's sick. Criminally
going to advance this group. 5.
So Custodes swung back a little harder than I was expecting. Although, I mean, to be fair, probably should have expected it. But the activation of Dakatari on the last turn, I think, was a very big deal. And that was well timed by Brady to be able to, gain those additional tanks to clear through the remaining Talos. We do still have Drazar. We have a little bit of Emperor's Auspice CP remaining to try to foil Drazar's double tap.
I'm measuring the, I'm touching it. I'm also measuring the length. So
But we're at the stage where they're starting to run a little bit low on models.
We're doing our best here.
And these rack units running around the sides of the table may be enough to grab and break control of these backline objectives.
This guy's going to advance 9 inches. Archon's going to advance 5. He's going to go right here.
So, yeah, just a reminder, one of our visitors closing out pretty soon. You look at that last minute idea for a gift for a loved one or a new figure or
So I want to throw
closing down 30 minutes or so for most of the vendors. Thanks.
I want to throw
See if I got an Ossa factor. I'm pretty sure I got one
shout
for
out
him.
to
Double check just to make sure.
see if we can get him on camera here. Shout out to this little dude back here. Look at this champion of the Imperium. Just performing his nice little data intercept every turn. Just scoring those CP. That guy's been worth 8 CP so far, which I think is pretty powerful. Not to mention the fact that he is, in addition to the tank, he's holding down that objective basically by himself.
Yep,
And maybe like the single highest scoring model in the entirety of the Imperium. I guess it is thematically appropriate that the Inquisitor would show up and just delegate all of the fighting to the Custodians. He's like, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to read a book. And you guys go actually fight the Drukhari army.
This guy's gun is going to shoot at these guys right here.
Because they can advance and shoot.
What's up? They have an Ossa factor.
Oh, I know they did.
They're doing
if you do that, you will fail the action immediately.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yep.
Just kidding, man.
Yep, just kidding. I'm not
Totally
doing
kidding.
that.
Totally kidding. This guy here is going to raise this banner, the Archon.
Characters can't raise banners, I don't believe.
I'm pretty sure they
Actually, no, I think you're right. I think you're right.
just turns off their aura, and he doesn't have an aura. Well, he has a reroll one's aura, but like I don't have any.
They couldn't rod in the previous.
Yeah.
I know they couldn't do N action, so.
Yep. Cool. So this guy's going to shoot at him then. I mean, not at
This
them,
guy?
at these over here.
Okay.
So one shot
Misses.
misses. This guy's going to shoot at them. One shot. They advance, so that's a miss as well too. All right, so let's do some charges.
Pretty
At
taking
the start of your
psychic
charge
interrogation and all. That'd be a good question for him. I'm not sure. I think he's mostly in there to offer a deny.
Going to Tanglefoot Grenade them.
Sounds good. Good.
There's the Tanglefoot grenade.
2 inches.
Okay, so it's an 8
Two.
inch charge now?
Yep.
Because it was a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now it's an 8.
Tanglefoot grenade
These
for
guys
2
are
onto
going to charge
the
this guy here.
Yep.
rack unit. That's a big deal.
4, I don't think does it.
It does. If you want to check, you're welcome to.
Yeah, I want to
Yep.
double check that. Also, just because I can't see from my side.
Yeah,
so.
no, it makes sense.
Yeah, because forward some change, so you're good.
Yep.
Yeah, the other thing that we've seen coming into play more recently for Adeptus Custodes is Astra Cartographica Voidsman, which is an evolution of the Eleusinian Starstriders data sheet and gives you access to essentially a 40-point infantry squad. They're an elite slot, but they're agents of the Imperium, and they're essentially just guard veterans. But for 40 points, to get access to a unit that can perform actions in a Custodes army is a very big deal.
Too many more in there. Like 2 guys.
So
can
it's
hop
foreign
on
change
the
to
side.
get to me, not to get around me. But I don't think it's going to matter for the. It's the guys in the back, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah. And these guys
And
can't.
I'm not in,
go
and
through.
I'm not in Drukhari stance 1, which is where I get the most like. Eh. You have 3 CP. I forgot to increase yours by 1.
Drazzy boy here is going to charge at them.
Yep. Hey, he's in on a 10.
That's how he likes it.
What's up, bikes? You probably ain't living.
All right, so these guys are going to charge into the bikes as well too.
Okay.
Got to stay outside of 6 for heroic intervention.
Yep.
So basically, I think that as long as maybe I put 1 guy right there, and I think they're
Yeah,
fine.
as long as yeah, 7 will do it.
Okay, and then the one that really matters.
Yep.
Right,
Needs an
need an
8.
8.
Okay, here we go.
Charges
Big money.
have been
big money. Many whammies. Many whammies.
unsatisfactory. I'm going to roll this one up.
Getting that wind up, getting that
You
strike.
can't see the stream, but
Many whammies.
Ramses is rolling up his dice roll and rolls a snake, guys.
Alright, so you're down to 2. Yeah, you gotta retouch the gloves. You gotta do the batter's box.
Right.
Knock the shoes.
Here it comes.
All right, here comes the big warm up, getting into that Caladius.
7. Damn it.
Ah, missed it by
Hey,
1.
It's
foot.
fine. It's fine.
You're so good.
I didn't want it anyways. Didn't even want it.
Yeah, big Tanglefoot there. What a clutch Tanglefoot. Absolutely disrupts the charge, stops him from grabbing that backline objective. Yeah, so it would be a...
It's like, what the hell? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So,
Yeah.
Right, that's where the 6 would have gotten you there, and
Yeah.
you needed an 8. Yeah.
so I'm going to start with Drazzy Boy here because he's the guy you can do
The
damage
man
with
with
him.
the plan.
So,
I don't got any stratagems.
okay, 5 attacks, re-rolling. Hits with everything. Oh, well, that wasn't part of it. He really wants to kill these bikes. 5 of them.
5.
Yep.
1 goes through.
Okay, go ahead.
Good
how
inbound
much
save
damage?
on
Does
those
3 damage.
Great
Down to
tours.
1.
Can't interrupt, right?
No, I don't have the CP for it.
Yep. So I'll go with Drazzy Boy again. Come on, Drazzy Boy. Actually, oh fuck, I fucked it up. It's fine. I'll take it.
Okay.
Should have done something else, but it's fine. So I need 3s, I believe.
Your strength, what?
Strength 6
So you need 4s.
with +1 to wound.
Okay, yeah.
So 4.
Fails 2, so 1 guy dies, 1 guy is down to 2 wounds.
Okay.
And chewing through those Virtus Praetors.
These guys
Without Emperor's Auspice money, Drazar is going to be an absolute brutalizer of this game. Not to mention the fact that he also still has his own damage reduction. So those 2 damage weapons on the Custodians are going to be equally as ineffective against him as they are against the paint engines.
Yeah, because you're coming at me right now. You're really coming out of the woodwork.
coming out of the woodwork.
Coming out of the woodwork. Thank you, 25.
Also, if you can go here.
I think most of the combat of this game is has been resolved. I think the players should have plenty of time to finish up the last 2-ish battle rounds in time.
So there's going to be a few out, but
Okay.
yeah, I think that's okay. So I'm going to say that this guy is out here
Okay.
because he's not within a half inch of that
Yep.
guy.
And I think that guy's out because that guy's not within.
You're not wrong, chat. Yeah, Transar's not just gonna make 70% of his damage ignores.
Chain to him.
Yep.
So you got three guys who
he
are
could
out.
bump in a little bit more.
Yeah, no, you got 3 guys who are out. Is
So
more.
3 guys who are out, yeah.
They're almost certainly. He's almost certainly dead.
So that's 12 guys that can attack then. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We just have to
5,
see Trajan and Drazhar have an epic duel.
9, 10, 11. Leader gets 6 attacks. All right. Looking for 2s.
Finally on that +1 to hit. Power from Pain, despite the fact that we missed it last turn with the Animus Vitae miss.
And then I'm looking for 4s.
This is the way, chat.
I feel like an AdMech player right now with all these dice in my hands. You know?
Drazhar, have you ever removed your helmet?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 at AP -1 and 5 at AP -2.
That was a phenomenal roll on
And if
that.
you win,
Very
you're
good.
good, and that would be amazing.
Yeah.
So.
I'm like, if he somehow lived. So we're tied on units killed right now.
Dustin Echoes is underneath Drazhar's helmet. That's Drazhar's real name, is Dustin Echoes. That's anticlimactic. Drazhar, Master of Blades, is just his World of Warcraft name.
All right, so you get to fight next. No, actually, I get to fight
These guys
with
charged. Yep. So 2 guys can
Island over
swing.
here.
3 guys can swing.
Island over here. I just bumped him, so
Yeah.
put him back. I'm gonna say probably only these 2 guys could fight.
Okay, that's fine.
This guy's supposed to be not there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So that was one of the groups of 15. So, man, you really neutered that group, man.
So they got 5 guys left.
So yeah, 5 guys.
Their sergeant
So
isn't
3,
there. Doesn't look like.
yeah, sergeant's in there somewhere.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't look like he's the one of the 2.
Yeah, he's not in there.
Yeah.
He's not in there. Yeah, so 2. I must have pulled the wrong guy at some point. That's probably what happened. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 6 attacks.
Yeah, because 2 guys are in 3 attacks each.
Yep. 4s. 1 at AP -2, 1 at AP -1.
AP -2, AP -1. So I take both, and I think that kills it. That kills me.
Oh,
Spike, why?
So they're going to
Rax just
consolidate.
cleaning up the bikes over
Just to
here.
get
All the
in front of
Virtus
that.
Praetor's dead
your
now.
grind this
So literally, Brady just has the game off the back of, I mean, the Caladius and the Sagittarum as backup, sure, but it's mostly these Trajan and these Wardens.
You do, because you killed 2 units, and I've only killed your Talos, right?
I got my 2 raise the banners this turn, right?
Yep, already gave those to you, and then you got 2 for data intercepts. So you're at 4 for that right now.
Okay, and then herd. Let's see, I definitely get it on that quadrant.
I am definitely in this quadrant with the Wardens.
Yeah, holy, I think. Yep. So I get 2 for it.
Ooh,
This
'cause
quadrant,
you
yeah.
get 2. Oh, you get 2 for 1 quadrant.
Yep.
Okay. So you should be at 4 or 6.
Should be at 6, I
Yeah,
believe.
because it's 2. Sorry, I gave you
Yeah.
2. 1 point
6
each.
total.
All right. So round 4, I gave
Yep.
a CP.
What's the total score right now?
Do you want me before or after the points I get?
After.
After the points I get for this turn.
Yeah.
So I hold 2. I hold 3.
Okay, I hold 3 also.
So yeah, I don't hold more. I don't get anything from the actual beginning, so I'm at 66 to your 44.
Okay. Alrighty, sir.
It's winnable. Or 41. Sorry, yeah, 41. It's totally winnable for you. 66 to 41.
Oh, did I get anything for the mission? I got 3 for my data scry, right?
2.
2 for my
Because
data
it's
scry.
the 2. It's not. It's not completing your own. Yep.
So did those are in there?
Yes, you have 4 for data intercept right now.
Okay.
Command, I go to the stance 1, so you only consolidate 1 inch.
Okay.
All right, so. All right.
You know, I really animated myself for that charge roll. You know,
You really did. I was like,
I was.
oh, he's going for it.
I thought that the heart of the dice could be imbued based off of my enthusiasm. You know.
Dice are cold and callous, uncaring.
But I guess my
gods.
dice were insulted. They're like, "How dare you dance?"
So, 1 guy's within range. So they need to charge them, and then yeah.
You don't want to take that from me.
I just did.
You want to
'Cause
stay away.
So I immediately tear down your banners at the end of this movement phase.
Okay.
God, I really want to go fight Drazar. It's not a good choice, but I really want Trajan to go and just be like, "Yo, sup? Yo, sup? It's me, your boy." But I'm not gonna do that.
So my army right now has a 5-up invuln, and these guys have 4-up right now.
Okay. All right, so I've torn down your banner here. I can get a little bit more movement, so I'll push him.
Sure.
Because I have 2 obsec models, so I tear down your banner. I'm data intercepting over here. What does Tank want to do? God, I know what Tank wants to do, but I'm not sure if I have the heart to do it. I think he needs to tie these guys. There's not enough room to actually tap in here, is there? That's actually a question. Is there?
I don't
Can
know, we'll
vehicles
check.
get through these gaps?
I mean, not in the charge phase.
Oh wait, I can fly 14 inches. So like,
You can just fly over right now, right?
yeah, I can just fly over right now and just go over here. So
Would that have been impossible? Like 14?
yeah. So no,
Without
it is
having
not. It is
part of
not.
your body?
It is
Yeah.
not. It is not. So I may be able to get a charge off depending on how many models I kill.
Important to measure the rotational distance.
You do have guys within 1 inch.
Smadex, how is GSE and Tyranids doing at the convention? We can take a quick look at the placements. A lot of the games are wrapping up. Yeah, we do have a pure High Fleet Leviathan Crusher Stampede at 4-1. We also have another one at 3-2. That one just a standard High Fleet Leviathan mid-range. And I believe we have one pure Gene Stealer cult at 2-2. That's Jared, who we had on yesterday. Yeah, 2-2. Shout out to Lucas Petruno as well. Finished 4-1 with Slanesh Demons, 3 Keepers of Secrets, Shalaxi, Hellbane, and Be'lakor. No, the Caladius definitely fly, chat. They did not lose the keyword like Impulsors did.
And then 3 5-up Philo pins.
And they're 2, but you reduce it, right?
Yep.
2 guys die.
2 guys, yep. 1. Okay, still within 3. 2.
I mean, he's within 3 of all them.
Oh yeah, that works too.
I mean, I guess if you're closest, then I can still shoot you, so.
Actually, I'm gonna pull this
Alright.
guy over here.
Okay. Trajan's gonna take 2 shots into that squad.
Okay.
Both hit. Strength 5, so wounding you on 4s. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
-1. Flat 2.
5s. Makes them both.
Loves them. I should be able to base everything over there if I charge. But I almost don't want to, because I don't want you to get back on that objective, because right now I, in fact, have Stranglehold for 1, so Sagittarium are going to shoot everything into this squad. That's the right call. Start with the 3 shots, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, Constration's proud of them. Don't look bad in front of your boss. Wounding on 4s, 2 at -3.
1 goes through.
And these are 3 damage.
Okay, well, kills
So it
the
doesn't
guy.
matter, yeah, kills 1 guy.
This group still?
Yep. All right, and then the 9 shots. So these are hitting on 3s. These 2s
Same group, right?
Yes. I mean, it's, yeah, they can't change their target. I already did my Emperor's Champion reroll, I believe. We'll just take that.
Cool.
So that's a 3. I already, Trajan rerolls their 1s. So 4, 5. At -1.
5 ups. Ooh, I saw that 5 almost. 5s. 1 more dice.
Yep.
Prospect, minimum color you need for painting score.
So we're going
I think it depends on the event. You need it's quote unquote battle ready standard, which is defined by Games Workshop. I think the definition that they have is like unlike materials need to be painted different colors. So it's dependent on the composition of the model that you're painting. But 3 is generally the accepted norm.
And then the first damage through, that's a save.
They
gets
ignore,
ignored,
so yep. All right.
Yeah, so Chad, generally we do post-game interviews or online streams. For this one, I'm not sure that we'll have the ability to, because we will have to break down almost immediately after the game's over. We have to be out of the venue in about 30 minutes. So unfortunately, I don't think we'll have a post-game interview right now, but we may be able to record one for the channel in the near future, maybe sometime this week.
All right. And then that guy's at 4 wounds as well. Is he the one giving them all this strength and all that?
Hope you are. Anybody who is new to the channel, I hope you are enjoying the coverage so far. We are still getting into in-person live events. We do a lot of streaming on Tabletop Simulator and just live streamed games at 40K.
So I have an 8 shotgun and I have a 6 shotgun. He will do his his 8 shotgun into this squad, and his 6 shotgun into him.
Okay,
So 6 shotgun is strength 6,
sounds good.
hitting on 2s.
Two's the wound, I'm assuming?
Strength
T,
6.
T3.
So
over there.
T3, so yeah, and then Emperor's Champion, one of them. So 4.
Okay, 4. AP.
-2.
Okay, so that just goes on there 5.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I don't think I can see him. I can't see him.
Okay,
So all those shots just go into there.
sounds good. So these are 4 at their 5 up. All 4 die.
All right, and then 8 shots. Sorry about that. I was like, wait a minute. I'm going to look at this tank again, and no, that is not a.
Oh man, Cavalry
It's
Warrior is
strength
getting
7.
vaporized.
So 5 at -2.
5 ups. You bet, just pass me that last dude over there.
All right, so that's
Thanks,
one
sir.
squad. Yeah, one squad so far. Charge phase. All right, so we're going to charge the 3 Sagittarium into. Actually, we're going to start with Trajan.
Yep.
And he's just going to go into the. So that'd be a 5-inch charge because I got to spend a little bit to get around.
Sure. To both, I'm assuming? Is that what you're saying?
I'm debating because I got 1 CP, yeah, so I'll go into both.
Okay.
Get in on a 7. And I tear down your banner.
Okay.
And then they're going to charge these 2. They're going to charge all 3.
Okay.
Get on a 7. So they should be out of 3 from Trezar.
Okay.
Yeah, they are. And I'm assuming you're going to make my guy fight last.
Yeah,
and
no heroic
then,
over here once you're done with your charges.
Everyone over here should be touched.
This guy's not. Oh, he's within an inch. Yeah, gotcha. Cool.
And then I feel like charging over here is the wrong call, but I can tie you up and not let you get to that objective, unless you kill me, and then I'm fucked. I feel like I just let you, or just hold on to that.
You do you, man.
Sorry, I'll make sure I move a little bit faster. These guys are going to charge into them.
Is this top of 4 or bottom?
Top of 4. So I'm assuming you want us to finish up 4 and then.
If you can do round 5 really fast, then, then do it. But
I think we can.
okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to go all
I'm
the
just
way
trying to
over
max
here.
out my points at this time, essentially.
And we're going to.
Yeah, so players discussing with the judge there, just the remaining time in the round. It does sound like they're gonna have time to wrap up round 4, and then round 5 may end up just being a talk out, which I think
Tank doesn't stop you from moving with Drukhari.
is probably pretty fair. I think.
I'll keep the tank outside of heroic intervention range. I have so much range to do that. Yeah, they're not.
I think the writing is pretty much on the wall here. I think the Custodes have been able to, in a very close fight, been able to leverage their power to get through. Basically, the Virtus Praetors trading almost 1-for-1 with the Talos, and that giving the Custodes the beef to push through with their remaining infantry. We'll see if the racks are going to be able to clear out these remaining Custodes, and we do have the ability to fall back and charge with the Ramses units with that Drukhari stratagem. Not to mention the fact that Ramses does have bottom round 5 scoring, but he is very behind on primary right now.
Trajan reroll, and then reroll because I love the Emperor.
He also
so very, very much.
will very soon be unable to data intercept because his home objective is being contested, and you are not able to data intercept if your opponent has had models within range of that objective.
All right, so he dies. Just tap in more. They're gonna swing because they're the only ones
It's
who
brave
can swing.
characters now fighting
I'm not gonna worry about the tank
against these
swinging.
push of Sagittarium Custodians.
And then they're T5.
Yep.
So 4s. Reroll one of them. 4, 7. At -2.
5s. See, this is what I mean. Sometimes you just
Right,
get,
sometimes
like,
just the
insane-
magic
yeah.
happens. So 1,
Exactly,
and then you
so
feel no pain.
Always, it's for the stream, always roll your 5-ups. And then 5 up.
Solid advice from our finalists.
Okay. And then you get to do all your
5-up safe mathematically better than a 4-up. Because you just always pass as 5-ups. But about 90% of the time.
that was really dumb. Oh well.
So these guys can only move 1 inch.
They can only move 1 inch.
So he's going to move right here. He's going to move right here. Whoop.
So I will continue to get 2 for data intercept.
Right.
I
Well,
will
did he
get my
fight with the tank
stranglehold.
already? Because the tank charged. I mean, I'll keep doing my
3
moves.
attacks,
but,
hitting
yeah.
on 6s, I miss. Oh, I hit. Strength 6, so I wound you on 3s. I do actually get a wound through on the tank. I didn't think the tank was going to do anything.
Good
No
job,
AP.
tank.
He just
Still
goes
doing my
whoosh.
1 inches over here. All right, tank 5s. That's
Tank.
3.
Tank gets a kill.
And
no,
that's a
sad day.
5-up feel no
Tank
pain.
doesn't get a kill.
Tank, it wasn't meant to be for the tank. All right, so these guys here, 3 guys can attack.
All right. And obviously he moves to base that one model
Sounds good.
to the best of his ability. He's overhanging, so.
So 2s.
Not
Because
bad.
after this, I mean, he still fight last, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
Get 2 AP -1s over here.
3-ups. Loves it.
Okay.
And then, yeah, you got your 2 characters over here to swing.
Well, I gotta get these guys over here, right? So he can't go into the wall, unfortunately.
They move 3. They tank
Oh,
doesn't
they
know
can do
tank
3.
doesn't know karate.
Okay. So then this guy's gonna hoop.
Remember,
start
Ramses,
around
tanks
the
don't know
wall.
karate.
Tanks don't know karate, but you are base to base here, so I can't do anything there.
Yep. I should not have charged you. That gave you a turn. That was foolish. Foolish.
If there's one takeaway that we can bring from this game, one insight we can glean into appropriate high-level competitive play of Warhammer 40,000, it is that tanks do not know karate.
Groups and put it over here, but
Oh, weird.
yeah, but it's fine. Whatever.
So he's just a normal dude now. We'll just say
He's
that.
just a normal dude. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 guys.
All right.
Ready to see what Rax can do to a vehicle?
2-7.
Let's see. How much CP do I have?
You have, I believe, 2. 2.
2.
Yeah. So they'll do Ramses bottom 4, and then we'll talk out or
Yeah, that's fine.
play it fast out 5.
If you think, like,
We have the time.
yeah, I like, you know, I'm assuming it's not gonna take like 40 minutes, right? Like, it'll take
Yeah.
like, you know, a couple minutes, so that's fine. Because we can have, you know, people are.
You know what? I'm gonna do it for the stream. I'm gonna pay 2 for potent metal toxins.
For them.
Yep. So how many guys did we say?
Yeah.
Okay, 11. 1,
Sounds good.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The leader gets 6. 2s. One's cocked. Turns into a 1. That's what happens when you're a good sportsman sometimes. You get your hit into
Do it for the
miss.
do it for the vine.
All right.
Strength.
4s.
4s.
No, still, sometimes it works out.
Do it for the vine.
Mainly so that the stream knows how much damage a rack group can do to a vehicle. It's an educational moment for you all.
So all the 6s are minus.
-2. 5 and 7.
Fine off of a GT,
5
definitely
and
learning
5 ups.
experience.
So I failed 2, so I go down to 12.
Okay.
And then how many more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
Pretty
and then
solid
they're minus
wound
1.
roll out of those 4+ vehicle poison racks.
So I do another 3, so I took 5 total. I go down to 9.
Okay. And then I'll just pull in over here.
And then you get to swing over there.
Certainly, it would have been more impressive, I think, if we did have a Torturer's Craft remaining. Torturer's Craft money left in the bank. The full rerolls would have helped a lot.
I just didn't swing. So 3 guys.
It's a lot of CP though. To be fair,
2s. Wow. That's what I need for my wound roll right there. 4s. 2. 1 at AP -1, 1 at AP -2.
4 ups and then 3 up. Fail both, goes into 1 wound. You have a way with words, Sagittarium.
Okay.
And then
then
your characters
This
over
guy
here.
here.
Yep.
He'll, I guess he'll get a little close. Let's see, where does he want to go next turn? He wants to get the hell out of Dodge, to be honest. Yeah, so he'll just stay there.
Okay.
So first the Ichor Injector. Hits, just 1 mortal wound.
Bunch 1 mortal wound,
Yep.
4 up. Loves it.
Okay. The Homunculus Tools. 2s and 2s. 3, no AP.
2 ups. 1 guy goes down to
Wow,
1 wound.
that was surprising.
I don't want to live, Dad.
And then 2 from the other thing. And 1 at AP -2. I mean AP -1.
It doesn't matter.
Cool. Then I'll do the Archon next. He'll pile in this way for an inch.
Yep.
2. 6 attacks. That was a 1. Ooh, look at all those ones. Oh my
no.
God, did
All
I just
ones?
get 7
What?
ones? Holy shit.
And no rerolls, right?
No rerolls, yeah. Okay, well, it wasn't meant to be, I guess.
Trajan will swing.
Somebody clipped the 7-1 roll.
Another 1 inch.
That's fucking wild.
You shouldn't have been able to get away from
Yep.
me. All right, 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s.
Absolutely brutal. Not what you want to see at this stage of the game. We're
Wounding on, I'm
fighting
thinking
for every
10.
virtue point we can.
So 2s.
The dice said, hey man, we've given you enough 5-ups so far. I think we're due our pound of rolls of 1 on a d6.
3 damage apiece, right?
3 damage apiece.
So I'll take the first one on my normal 5-up invuln. Nope. So I'm down to 2. And then the rest are on the shadow field, so there's 4
So-
left, right?
Yeah, so 1 at a time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes it. Makes it. Makes it. Makes it.
Nailed
And then we're
it.
going to swing them as the Accordia.
Fortunately, we got those 7-1s out of the way, so
It doesn't wound.
we don't get the immediate one on a.
I've killed
battlefield
1
roll.
unit so far. Yeah, 1 unit so far. We'll have. I want a Moment Shackle. I don't think I need Moment Shackle here. So he has that forever, correct? That Shadow Field?
Yeah. Until I roll a 1.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to Moment Shackle because Drazar's going to come in and absolutely eat my face. So that is me.
Okay. Cool.
So I get 3 for data intercept because I do hold this objective. I tear down your banners.
Yep.
I get my Stranglehold. And I don't get any more grinds. So
I get 1 banner over here at least.
yeah. So at your turn, you go up to 1 CP.
And so now we're at
Revelations, thank you so
Top
much.
of 4.
Yeah.
No, bottom of 4. Bottom of 4. And you hold 1 objective, so you don't get any points.
Okay.
Then you get the 1 banner.
Can I continue with my movement phase? Okay.
I think that turn did it for me.
But I didn't get as killed because thank you for smashing my face in, so I learned.
Okay.
Yep, and
Hey,
this,
one
gets teared,
CP.
this gets teared down immediately.
Yep. 1 CP to let them fall back and charge.
Cool. For these guys?
No, for those guys over there.
Okay. So they're just gonna take the objective from me. No, my objective.
All right, Drazar, you're gonna have to do some overtime right now. Going to advance him.
The game on the shoulders of Drazar, as it often is.
So he's gonna go over here.
But yeah, that's
All right. You already have that one, so there's no.
knocking
use
down
to
a
carry
primary
that.
so far.
And you can't data intercept
It's
on it
pretty
as long as
important.
I got a model on it.
Yep. So you're over there. They're just gonna fall.
So
back
unfortunately, the
over here.
Custodes universal obsec
And this guy's gonna.
kind of throwing a wrench in Drukhari plans here. The
So 2, he's up 6.
racks aren't really voluminous enough to be able to take these objectives consistently. So we can fall back and charge and try to clear the Inquisitor down here. It's hiding off the screen. He's right down here, right towards the edge, doing data intercepts. We kill that guy with racks. We get the grind.
All right. How many CP do you have?
1.
1. Okay. So you can interrupt if you want to.
And Ramses does have
Yeah. Trajan can, right?
he does have bottom round 5 scoring. So we do have the potential for a 12 point on bottom round 5.
Wow.
And it may be that can clear a zone for herd, although it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do that. We have the tank in this quarter. We have the Sagittarum here. We have the Wardens here, and Trajan and the Sagittarum here. So I'm not sure that without killing some units, which looks unlikely at this point, I'm not sure that Drukhari have any additional points on Herd the Prey in the chamber. Their banners have been broken, and they may get grind. So assuming we get grind this turn and next turn, it's only an 18-pointer for Ramses.
Yeah, it's really not worth it.
So Ramses capped somewhere around 60 points,
These guys are going to declare charge against
whereas Custodes have already hit 72. So it looks like as we close out the game here and determine our final placement, it looks like Brady is going to be our 2022 CaptainCon GT victor. Just determine the final score here, but big congratulations there. I know there's a lot of tough games to get to this point, and new Custodes really showing their power. Those Virtus Praetors, just being able to operate in multiple phases, being able to convert their attacks so efficiently, makes the faction a real powerhouse. We will see if we can discern some technology to kill 5 wound biker models. That's going to be, I think, the meta game going forward, but we'll see.
That's a lot closer, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so Archon is going to make this guy fight last.
Yep, is Drazar charging?
Oh, yeah, Drazar's going to charge both of them.
Yep. I know he's going to be in, just, you know, we got to say it.
Yep. These guys are going to charge this guy here.
Yep. And remember, they still only pile in and consolidate 1 inch.
Okay. Thankfully, that shouldn't be a problem today with these guys. And then he's going to declare charge against them as well, too.
Yep. All right. What you doing?
All right, let's kill some fools. Drazars. Let's see. These guys can interrupt.
Yep.
Now let's put Drazar into Trajan.
Okay. I'll spend 1 CP to turn off your rolls.
Okay.
Do I farm it? No. Trajan's scared.
2s. And then
T5?
T5, so I'm 6, plus 1 to wound 2s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that wasn't worth it. 5?
5.
4 ups. Fails 3.
It's 9 damage.
We do get our epic duel between Drazar and Trajan. Not going well for Trajan so far. Has to moment shackle to survive.
So he takes 3 wounds, so he goes down to 8. Goes to 5.
Only takes 3.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. Good job,
Interrupt or shall I
Trajan.
continue?
I don't have any CP anymore. And I
Okay.
don't moment shackle anymore.
All right, so in that case, I will put. He has 5 health left. Damn, this motherfucker. Yeah, I guess I'll put him on to Trajan again.
Makes sense. Just roll 7 ones again.
2s. Ooh. And 2s.
I wasn't actually serious when I said roll 7
Oh
ones again.
man, look at that
So
1.
1, 4 up. Loves it.
That's no good.
I wasn't actually serious when I said roll 7 ones again.
Well, you made it happen. All right.
Nice.
Teamwork
so,
does make the dream work.
So I guess I'll go to the these guys here.
So
Sure, I'll start with
if Trajan wins the duel or we end on a stalemate.
Ichor Injector hits, 1 mortal wound.
4 up it. Nope, lose the guy.
This is the Homunculus Tools. 3, one is at AP -1.
1 is AP -1, and
Yep.
then the other 2 are what?
The other ones are AP 0.
Okay. Loves it.
Okay. Then this is the last one. These are 4-up poisons. 1 at AP -3 or something? I don't know.
I take it then.
Okay.
Go down to 2. Send the middle guy.
So then these guys are going to move. their
Still can
inches
only
up.
move 1 inch.
Oh,
As long as
still
they
only
are
1
engaged
inch.
with a custodian, they can only move 1 inch.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, 1 inch here.
Yep.
1 inch here. Yep, like that.
Yep.
So
And it does look like you're basing me with basing everyone but this guy.
yeah, I'm gonna try to unbase you then right now.
You're good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. I forgot to recuperate guys in my command phase, but so I'll take it.
You healed yourself.
I think I can do both. They're 2 separate actions. So.
Oh, I got no idea.
Yeah, but that's my bad. It's fine. So this is on. Okay, this is not the time to roll 1s, boys. What's going on? 2 at AP -2. 3 at AP -1.
2 AP -2. Takes both and dies, and then 3 at AP -1.
Yep.
So he exceeds on all those, so another guy dies. Let's pull myself out of combat. Oh, sorry, no, I can't do that. He was the one who already had wounds on him.
Okay. So 1 inch just goes here. 1 inch goes here. Essentially just 3 guys can get on there.
Yep.
Nothing too significant. And he'll just keep moving around.
Okay.
Okay, so then your activation, oh wait, over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll pile in over here. Yep. So I'm gonna say this group right here.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys.
Sure.
Twos. Fours. These are AP -2s. These are AP -1s.
So
those
3
are
at
5.
-1.
Yep.
Yep, so 2 at 4 ups. Makes 1, fails 1, and then 3. So I'm at 2 wounds, dies. So, pull myself out of combat.
Okay, and then I will consolidate, and can I only now I can do more, right?
No, each time this enemy unit piles in or consolidates, if it starts that movement within engagement range of this unit, subtract 2 from the distance model in the enemy unit. So,
Yeah, so now you're more than an inch.
yeah, so now you can, yeah. Yeah, so now you can move
Yeah.
3.
So I'm just gonna keep you in combat.
Yep. All right. All right. Then I'll have the Sagittarium. How many wounds does Drazar have?
Full 6.
And he has a 2 up, 4 up.
Yep.
And full 6. He's already swung all his times. He'll swing at the this guy.
Okay.
He has how many wounds?
He's full health.
So he'll swing at the guy with the 2 up, I guess.
Okay, that's the Archon.
Yeah, swing at the Archon. Reroll 1s. Strength 5 against toughness.
Toughness 3.
So 3s, reroll 1s because of Trajan. 4.
Okay, I'll take the first one on his 4-up save. Nope,
Goes
fails
down to
it
1
down to
wound?
1. And then 1 at a time on the 2-up. Oh, well,
he
there
dies.
he goes. That's,
So that's-
anticlimactic.
Archon down.
And then Trajan's the last one who gets to swing in that combat
Yep.
area, right?
Correct.
Because he's out of combat. So
He's out of
Trajan
combat,
will, he can only swing into Drazar. So take a 6 attacks in Drazar.
Yep.
Get those womp bombs going.
He rerolls his own hits in combat.
Just gets, after making all those invulnerable
he
saves
shrinks down,
earlier,
makes your toughness
just gets
4.
pumped.
So 2s.
Somebody just boops him on the head and he falls over.
So you have all 6 go through.
All right, 4 up in Vulns.
All right, Drazar, what do you got against Trajan? Oh my god. Was
Well, let's see. Yeah, it'd be,
Yeah, we only need 3 through. That was so bad. Yeah, we were talking about how brutal these damage ignore rolls were earlier, but the
That doesn't matter. I'm not going to kill anything that matters over there.
the
Don't give you grind, give me grind.
the pendulum has swung back
I'm in all full
in a
forward.
big way.
Does that even matter here? So,
Yeah, it's been
I
wild.
have 4 obsec.
What a crazy game.
Well, I have 3, 4 total. Remember this
Oh,
guy
yeah,
was
you
supposed
have
to be
this
on
guy
there?
over here. No,
Yeah.
you're good.
So-
So we tie on it.
Yeah.
So
I don't think that does anything. So
you didn't data intercept. You don't get. I'm in all 4 quarters, so you don't hurt the prey.
Yep.
So we go.
Remain ungovernable, Custodes. Refuse to be herded.
CP. I hold 2. I hold 3. So 1, 2. Oh no, I don't hold those ones anymore. So I hold
1.
I hold 1. I hold 1. Because you knocked me off that one, unfortunately. Why? Yeah. So I think the only thing that really matters is, can I knock you off this objective? Because at the end of turn, like, I go my 6 inches, I tap this objective. I have no more thingamajigs. I tap this objective, so you can't rot it, but you'll banner that one. The Inquisitor can't data intercept because you're on the objective.
Well, I'll probably just move these guys here and hold these 2.
I think the
they
only thing
score
that
at the end of the
matters.
turn.
Yeah, you hold both of those.
Yeah.
That's why the area doesn't matter. Trajan will advance because if he gets over to this objective, I tear your banner down.
Yep.
Go to 12.
Yep, that gets you there.
And so he'll tear your banner down.
Just had to get that last stab in. Right? Was that the Misericordia you just shoved in there?
And then
Already
these guys
up by
come
80
back.
points. Might as well get that Misericordia in there.
These guys go
Insult to
over.
injury.
So that gives me strangle. No, I only hold 2.
No,
does
that's
not
what
give
it
me
means.
strangle.
Misericordia is the mercy knife when somebody, yeah. What's up, Laura?
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think this matters. I'm not going to kill enough stuff over here.
Okay.
So I'll end my turn. Like, I may be able to kill some stuff with the tank, but I'm at mid-profile. I don't think it matters.
Okay.
So I won't get Stranglehold. I won't get Grind on this turn. I won't get any data intercept. So I go to 75.
Okay. So all I'm going to try to do is kill that guy. Kill that guy.
So you
Kill that guy.
You can't action on any of those and kill
I'm not
me.
going to action.
Okay, so you're not going to banners.
Let's see, because that would only give me 1 point here,
Yeah, true.
right? But if I kill him, I can get
You'll get
herd,
Grind. Yeah, and herd.
and grind. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to try to do essentially.
So we can probably save you time and just he dies. Like,
Yeah.
they're all there.
Cool.
You hold both those objectives. He dies, so you get your grind. You hold this objective, so you're getting the
Yep.
full 12
Yep.
on the last turn.
The bottom round 5 scoring.
You get grind them down for 9.
Yep.
You get 2 points for herd the prey.
Yep. Right over there.
Um,
I'm holding. I think I would hold more.
you
at
get
the
yeah,
end.
you get a full 12 on this.
Yeah.
So I have you at 59, 75.
Can I
59.
data? Well, I wouldn't be able to kill that guy.
Well, you have to do it on here.
Nah. That'd be funny if you could do it on your opponent's side.
So
I got your data.
I'm going to show you the score, and I believe that's
Sure.
correct.
All right. Let me see.
Palladius Scrap Tank. Such a great 2 under 5 points.
And this is before the 10 points painting, right?
This is after 10 points painted. That should be
Okay.
on the top of both of ours.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, cool. Yeah. Good job, man.
Good job.
Way to go.
Well, there you go,
final
chats.
score is 75
59.
Brady, 59 Ramses.
Okay, cool. All right.
Dude, that was a bloodbath. Once he started going, I was like, oh. I don't know. Do I have enough
Once
points?
my grenade
Do I have enough
missed,
points?
I was like, all right, this isn't gonna work out. I was like, I don't have enough DACA to like.
That reroll 1 into a 1 was pretty brutal. Well, Chan, congratulations to Brady for taking it down. GT 2022, or for CaptainCon 2022, GT winner. Absolute slobber knocker of a game. Certainly, Ramsey's able to keep the score competitive early and was able to push back in the late game, get that 12-point primary on the back to close that gap. Needed a little bit better of an end to the game, I think, in order to close it out. Yeah, Dr. Dudes, thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks everyone for tuning in. All the new people who tuned in, really appreciate you guys hanging out over the course of the weekend. Thanks to everybody who supported with the subs. Exclamation point Discord. If you're not in the Discord yet, get on in there, hang out with us. We do stream. If you do follow the channel, we do stream weekdays at 4 p.m. U.S. Eastern. And next weekend we will be streaming the T5 S2 Invitational online. That's going to be 6 straight games of 40K. The top 8 players out of a pool of over 300 players. We've cut it down to top 8, and that's going to be incredible. Exclamation point Invitational in the chat if you want to check that out as well. We're also going to be doing a bunch of giveaways next weekend on top of that. And we should be doing some in-person live streaming as well coming up this coming week, with the hope of doing some more in-person event coverage in the future. So big thanks to everyone who hung out. We're going to go ahead and wrap up the stream there. Hope everyone enjoyed the coverage this weekend, and stay tuned for more of it. Remember to keep it classy, folks. And I'll see you next time.